Krause fouls that back, so we'll go right back for one more full count pitch here. Home plate umpire Eric Davis, Reggie Liggins at first base, Dwayne Cooper over at third. So full count now to Michael Krause. Will Kendra on first with a leadoff walk. Didn't steal on the last pitch. We'll see if he goes here. He does not. And Krause swings and misses. The donut chant prevails, and a nice cutter there from Lucas Irvin has Krause down swinging for out number one. It's a really good crowd on hand tonight. Constellation Field Friday night here at the ballpark, a post-game Spasmatics concert, as well as a candlelighter night with special edition candlelighter superhero jerseys. A lot of green at the ballpark. The jersey auction right behind me here in the press box. Those jerseys will be auctioned off. All the proceeds going to candlelighters. And first pitch from Irvin to Mike Ullman, the DH, misses low and in for a ball, 1-0. Ullman is not the guy you would want bearing down on you like Rodriguez was on a play at the plate. 6'5", 240, hitting .307 with a homer and 13 RBI so far this year. 1-0 misses up for a ball now, 2-0. Irvin working behind in counts here a little bit, but managed to work out of trouble in the first. Beautiful outfield assist from Anthony Jansanti, then got himself a lead as Dennis Phipps drove in a run with a double, and Juan Severio followed him with an RBI single. Still not a huge lead for Kendra there at first base. That one misses up and in as Ullman has to duck out of there, but he is out of the way. So back-to-back 3-0 counts, but Irvin got down 3-0, and Michael Krause was able to come back and strike him out. His first strikeout of the game. Mentioned Skeeters starting pitching leads the Atlantic League with a .316 ERA. He's getting the job done in the bullpen with a .378 ERA. The 3-0 is in the dirt low and away for a ball, so that'll put runners on first and second, both via the walk here as Mike Ullman trots onto first base on the base on balls. Bring up Mike Francoso, right fielder, hitting from the left side here. Runners on first and second with one down in the top of the second. Skeeters lead 2-0. Irvin's first pitch to Francoso misses low for a ball. He kind of shrugs there. Thought he might have had a first pitch strike. He does not, though. And a ground ball obviously could get him out of here. Martinson and Jackson at double play depth. Chris Colbello pretty deep there at first base, playing on pretty much the cut of the grass there. Wants very about even with the base there at third. The 1-0 to Francoso also outside there on the two-seamer. And this is kind of where it really hurts not to be able to have mound visits to one of the Atlantic League's new rules, because this certainly be a spot where you kind of want to give Irvin a break here. It's a hot, hot day, very humid. But no more mound visits here as part of the MLB Atlantic League partnership. 2-0 to Francoso. Comes in at $185 with a homer and 12 RBIs, and that one's in for a strike. There we go. Lucas getting back on track. Now 2-1. Lucas was selected by the Tampa Bay Rays in the 27th round of the 2011 draft out of Northwestern State University. The Demons, they were just here for the Southland Conference Tournament. They won it last year. I'm sure Lucas was happy to see his alumni take home that prize, and also drafted by the White Sox in the 43rd round of the 2010 draft, also out of Northwestern State. So 2-1 here to Francoso. Runners on first and second. The Skeeters with a 2-0 lead, looking to hang on to that. A little bit of trouble here in the top of the second. 2-1 line to Colabello, and Ullman doesn't even turn around. He was on the move there, and Colabello touches first base to finish off the double play, 3 unassisted. So Francoso hits a rocket at Colabello, but the Skeeters once again turn a double play to end an inning and leave a pair of runners on base. We head to the bottom of the second, the Skeeters with a 2-0 lead over Somerset.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Heading to the bottom of the second here, Skeeters with a 2-0 lead over Somerset. Jason Martinson going to lead things off for the Skeeters. Juan Severio and Dennis Phipps responsible for the 2 runs, and Skeeters defense doing a nice job of picking up Lucas Irvin, who's through 2 scoreless, has allowed 1 hit, but has also surrendered 3 walks. Chris Colabello in the right place there. I mentioned how he's playing kind of on the cut of the grass for Francoso. That one was just lined right at him, touched the bag for an easy out on the double play, and Martinson takes a low and away for a ball. Well, 1-0 to Jason, the second baseman tonight, is inside for a ball now 2-0. Martinson homered in his very first at bat back when Long Island was in town. And he has 2 on the year, but really has done a nice job of getting on base. He leads the Skeeters right now with a 377 on base clip, and he takes that for a strike now 2-1. His 11 walks are tied for second on the team with Juan Silverio, but Martinson has only played 17 games to Silverio's 35, so does a nice job being patient at the plate. Another strike there from Thomas Dorney, the lefty. Allowed 3 hits back in that first inning. Willie Deveris got on with a leadoff single, and then Dennis Phipps drove him in with an RBI double, and then Ron Silverio drove in Dennis Phipps with an RBI single. 2-2 now to Martinson, and the swung on a miss at the 2-seam fastball there for out number 1 in the bottom of the second. So Martinson down swinging. That's the first strikeout of the night for Thomas Dormany, and that'll bring up Coco Albert Cordero, making his first, or his, I should say, second start of the series. Didn't play last night. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI double. That came back on Tuesday. And the comeback, or Monday, I'm sorry, all over the place here. And the comeback effort, which Zach Borenstein had a 2-run walk-off home run. Albert Cordero with a big RBI double on that one. Now from the right side, though, as he is in lefty when he hit that double with Dormany, the lefty, on the mound. Coco coming in hitting at 158, does have 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Very similar to last year. Albert, ran up his RBI total despite, he was kind of, in the early part of the year, wasn't a starter every day with Derek Norris behind the plate. He quickly asserted himself as an everyday starter, whether it was at first base, at third base, or as the designated hitter. Once Juan Silverio got here in July, he took over the third base role, but before that, it was mostly Albert Cordero. And Coco takes up and away for a ball now, 2-0. Dormany and the Skeeters faced off earlier this season. Albert had 1 at bat and walked in that at bat, and he walks there. So 2 times against Thomas Dormany this year, and Coco has drawn 2 walks. Another base runner for the Skeeters, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Ryan Jackson. With the addition of Daniel Schler, the Skeeters now have 15 former major leaguers on their roster. Cesar Cabral was already on the roster, just inactive. Both of them activated tonight, so another pair of lefties in the bullpen. And for a team that really relies on some of their left-handed hitters as their biggest threats, like guys like Craig Massey, Ramon Flores, and Will Kenjor, it's good to have a couple extra lefties in the bullpen. First pitch to Jackson is in for a strike, 0-1. Prior to tonight, it had just been Matt Perk out there, the only lefty in the bullpen. And Perk has done a phenomenal job. 2-0 with the 2.89 ERA on the year, but now he's got some company there. That's a couple extra southpaws join him in the bullpen. And Jackson fouls it off his leg now as he's down 0-2. Jackson just so smooth with the glove over there. Skeeters really do have a wealth of riches at shortstop, and you think of having Jackson, and you got Alvaro Rondon. You could even have Anthony Giansanti play there in a pinch. Juan Silveira could play there in a pinch. And it's definitely a position you want to have a lot of depth at. A lot of those up-the-middle positions, you want to have some of your premier defenders, and the Skeeters certainly do. 0-2 is chopped foul from Jackson. Comes in hitting 220, but does have a 328 on-base percentage. 0 for 3 last night. 5th-round pick in 2009 out of the U. University of Miami. The St. Louis Cardinals made him their 5th-round pick that season. Played with the Cardinals from 2012 and 13 as he fouls out one off again. Nice battle here from Jackson. Thomas Dormany, mentioned, came in 0-3 with a 4.01 ERA. His last start, though, against Southern Maryland on May 26th was probably his best start of the year. Went a season-high 6 innings, allowed a season-low 1 run. Did allow 7 hits, though. Has already allowed 3 so far today in just an inning and a third. Jackson with a good take there now, 1-2. Jackson chops out to left side. Kenjor plays it off his side, throws over to Massey for 1, over to Espinal. An inning double play will retire the Skeeters here in the 2nd. So just the walk from Albert Cordero. The Skeeters do lead, though, 2-0 as we head to the 3rd here at Constellation Field.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
And we move to the top of the 3rd inning. Skeeters with a 2-0 lead over the Patriots, looking to snap a 2-game losing streak here. Doug Failing, our operations manager, has joined me in the booth. And Doug, any word on that? The power outage, we all good out there?
Yeah, it was just a small little outage. Lights back on, video boards back up. We're all good to go.
Yeah, that was a quick turnaround. First pitch from Lucas Irvin to Jovan Gonzalez. The catcher misses up and in for a ball. Gonzalez comes in hitting 241 with a home run and 6 RBIs. Irvin's second pitch to him misses low as well, so 2-0. Lucas has walked 3 batters but has evaded damage. An inning-ending 8-2 double play. Anthony Giansanti with a great outfield assist in the first, and then a line shot at Colabello, and he was able to get Mike Ullman doubled off to end the top of the second. That one's in for a strike, though, as Irvin works it to 2-1. Look at some of Irvin's splits here. Irvin against righties this year has a 4.73 ERA. They're hitting just 2.05, though, so it looks like a little bit unlucky there. Has kept right-handers at bay for the most part. And the 2-1 misses outside, now 3-1. It is a steamy night here, a little humid, but a great crowd. Make sure everyone stays hydrated out there. 3-1 popped up on the infield there. Looks like Jason Martinson's under it in shallow right field. He has it. Calls off Willie T for out number 1. So Craig Massey steps in. He flew out to lead things off in the top of the first. Mentioned Lucas picked up his first win of the year, actually, against Somerset. It was a relief appearance back when the team was on the road in Somerset. And that was his only appearance against them. Two innings of relief, no runs, no hits. Did walk a batter. And he gets ahead of Massey here with the first pitch strike, 0-1. Mark Schwartz, the broadcaster for the Patriots, with a good note here on him. 60 straight games he's reached base, and the title of that is Sassy Massey. Third longest active streak in the league. So far so good, though. He flew out to Dennis Phipps back in the first. The 1-1 in the dirt scooped up by Coco for a ball, 2-1. Lucas joined the rotation. Now the Skeeters kind of rolling with a 6-man rotation more or less here, as Michael Marriott will go tomorrow. And Troy Scribner will look to finish things out on Sunday as of now. Things could obviously change. But Irvin did a nice job. He was a good swing man to have in the bullpen. Give you a couple innings of relief, especially when you can only have a guy has to go 3 batters. He's a nice guy to have go a few innings. And the 3-1 to Massey misses up and away for a ball. That's walk number 4 tonight from Irvin. Has been able to escape trouble, though. We'll see if he can work himself out of another jam here. In 23 innings this year, Irvin came in with 7 walks, 11 strikeouts. So a little trouble finding the strike zone so far tonight, but see if he can get himself back on track. Came in 1-1 with a 3.52 ERA, did Lucas Irvin. And that one is in for a strike to Alfredo Rodriguez, who was gunned down at the plate. Nice throw by Anthony Giansanti, cut him down by a few steps, really, and it wasn't even that close of a play. And Rodriguez runs pretty well. The shortstop for the Patriots, and Anthony with a beautiful throw. He's already Captain Sugarland, but he really is Captain Sugarland tonight with the superhero jersey.
Yeah, the flowing cape in the back and everything.
Yeah.
Big S on the front.
He looks the part of the superhero. These are very cool uniforms, and they're special edition uniforms. It's part of our Candlelighters night here. All these jerseys will be auctioned off and donated, and the proceeds will be donated to Candlelighters. 0-1 to Rodriguez. A nice slider there from Irvin. And Rodriguez kind of buckled there. Looks at it for strike number 2. 0-2 now. And Lucas looks like he's worked comfortably more out of the stretch. Yeah, he walked Will Kenjor to lead things off in the second, and then obviously a walk there out of the windup. And once he gets in the stretch, though, he looks a lot more comfortable today. 1-2 now, misses away for a ball. And that might be a byproduct of having worked into the bullpen so much earlier in the year. His 18 relief innings are still the 3rd most in the league, despite not even having a relief appearance these last 2 weeks.
Put enough work. The Pete's liked him enough to start him tonight. I mean.
And he was a starter last year, too, and he did a fine job. So he's comfortable in that role, and he jams Rodriguez there. He pops it up. Shallow to Colabello there at first base, and he fields it easily for out number 2. Nice job by Irvin there to work in and out to Rodriguez. He got him looking at a curveball away, then came right back in with a fastball and jammed him for out number 2. So that'll bring up Ramon Flores, the left fielder, who doubled into the left center field gap in his first at-bat. The only hit so far for Somerset. The shadows are starting to creep and make their way across the diamond here, Constellation Field. They're all the way across the infield now, so it shouldn't be too much of an effect for hitters as it's moved across the mound. Just sucks for Dennis Phipps out there in left field. He has got the sun bearing right down on him.
It just peeks right over the top of the building, straight down over there.
And Irvin gets ahead here with a strike on the outside part of the plate to Ramon Flores. And I mean, normally with the 7 o'clock start right now, you know, the first couple innings are bad, but now we're getting into the third inning. You're probably looking at least the next few innings where that sun might play some havoc out there. Phipps, unlike a lot of left fielders I've seen, he doesn't have his glove up. He's kind of playing it with it down. A lot of guys will just start with it up there because the sun is bearing down so hard. And Flores lines that one hard down the right field line for a base hit. Over to third goes Massey, and Flores tries to stretch him into a double, and he does. A close play there. That was Willie Tavares did a good job of corralling that in the corner, but Flores with the second double of the night. Flores came in third on the team with 6 doubles, and he's now tied with Will Kenjor for second on the team with 8, as he's got a pair today. He's sprayed one into the left center field gap, then lined that one down the right field side. So for the third straight inning, the Patriots do have 2 runners aboard. Second time now they've had runners on second and third, but Lucas Irvin has worked out of trouble all night, and Edwin Espinal flew out in his first at-bat. Thought he might have had a sac fly, but Anthony Jansanti threw out Alfredo Rodriguez. And Irvin, the first pitch strike there, nice cutter there, low and away. Espinal, another big fella, much like Mike Ullman, listed at 6'2", 250 on the Somerset Patriots roster. 0-1 there, another cutter, and called a strike there on the outside edge. Irvin doing a nice job working that cutter away to the righties.
Is Ullman a little bit bigger?
Ullman is actually a bigger, believe it or not. He's 6'5", 240.
I was gonna say, I thought he was 6'5". I saw him the other night there at bat, and I was like, man, that's a large man.
Yeah, he's a big old fella.
Yeah.
Big old rascal. 0-2 now to Espinal, 2 down at the top of the third. He lines out on a hop to Jackson, who makes a nice pick there. Throws over to first base, and Jackson picks it smoothly and fires over to first. Colbell for out number 3, and the Skeeters again work out of trouble. They still hold on to a 2-0 lead. Will move to the bottom of the third.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night. Skeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Willie Tavares going to lead us off here in the bottom of the third. Skeeters out in front, 2-0. Ryan Jackson with a dandy of a play to end the top of the third. An absolute rocket hit to him by Edwin Espinal, but kind of talked about the defense Jackson brings earlier. He made it look so easy. That ball was coming in. We don't have exit velocities yet, but I'd guess that one probably exceeded 110 miles an hour. Thomas Dorney out for another inning of work. He's allowed 3 hits so far. Also walked a batter, walked Albert Cordero last inning, but got Jackson to ground into a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning.
Exit speed, 110 miles an hour. That's what your car will do, right?
I mean, not my Kia. If I can get that thing above 70, it's a good night. First pitch to Willie Tavares. He squares the bunt, pulls it back, but it is called a strike there. Yeah, if I go 110 with the Kia, we're gonna red line. I don't even know if the speedometer goes up to 110. Good old Kia Spectra. Tavares takes in there for a ball now. 1-1. Willie led the game off with a single and then came around to score on the RBI double from Dennis Phipps. It's part of a 2-run first inning. Skeeters have outscored opponents now 8-5 in the first inning. That one's taken for a strike now, 1-2, and they did score first and when scoring first. The Skeeters are 12-3 this year, so team, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, but obviously like to play out in front. 12-3 when scoring first. 1-2 now to Tavares, and has tangled up there. Dormany gets him with a fastball inside part of plate. Strike 3, swinging out number 1 here in the bottom of the third. And Cody Stanley now steps on in. Stanley was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Had his 8-game hitting streak snapped last night. 30-year-old still hitting .307 with 3 homers and 15 ribbies. Great crowd out here tonight, Doug. A lot of people at the ballpark.
Speaking there a little bit, you know, a lot of people in the grassland, out there in the playland, all around this place tonight.
It's kind of buzzing like opening day a little bit. Just a lot of people. The Spasmatics playing after the game. I mean, just all over the ballpark. It's a very well-distributed crowd. And the 0-1 skied out to center field. Krause back a bit, a few steps in front of the track, and left center has it out there, just shy of the warning track for out number 2. And Cody Stanley continues to square up baseballs. Pete was saying he feels like every game he squares up about 2 or 3 balls, and I mean the stats show it. As mentioned, 307 and just missed a double there as Krause runs it down. So Anthony Jansanti will come on in. He hit into a 6-4-3 double play back in the first. The captain of Sugarland, and he looks the part obviously as all the other players do tonight in the special edition superhero jerseys. He drove in 2 of the 3 runs last night, 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs, and takes a first pitch strike there.
It's really good to see how well he's come back after struggling a bit the early part of his season.
And yeah, it's just tough because you just know how good of a year he had last year as he chops that one over to Will Kenjor at third base. Kenjor up, fires Espinal. We'll have to finish that thought later, Doug, but Skeeters go down in order. The first time tonight they've gone down in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 4th inning. The Skeeters, though, do lead Somerset 2-0.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm.
Lucas Servant back out for a 4th inning of work. The Skeeters lead 2-0. over the Somerset Patriots as our general manager, Tyler Stam, had a mean floss there on the floss cam in that half inning, Doug.
You know, he's wearing those tall socks. He's really pumped up for the Spasmatics concert tonight. I think he's ready to get out there and dance tonight, obviously.
That's my GM right there, I'm proud to say. And Lucas Irvin has worked through 3 scoreless innings so far, has allowed 2 hits, has walked 4 batters, but has done a nice job getting outs when he needs them. And leading off is going to be Will Kenjor, who came into this one in 3rd in the Atlantic League in batting. And so far tonight, Kenjor has walked 1 of the 4 walks I mentioned. And the walks too, they've come, you know, a lot of times with Irvin out of the windup. And, you know, he had the leadoff walk to Kenjor in the second, and a leadoff or a 1-out walk last inning to Massey out of the windup, and then his walk to Alfredo Rodriguez in the first, also out of the windup. So once he's gotten the stretch, he seemed to figure out a little more. And in the first pitch to Kenjor, it misses up and away for a ball. And Irvin working quickly here, 2-0 now as he misses low. Kenjor 1 for 4 with a run and a walk last night. Reached safely in the first 13 games of the year, and currently is amidst a 9-game hitting streak. That one's chopped, and it'll be a 10-game hitting streak now as it's through the right side past Jason Martinson into right field for a 1-out or a leadoff single. So Irvin threw a season-high 5 innings in his only start of the year, which came against the Ducks on May 25th, and that recorder is just brutal.
It's definitely disturbing.
They've hit Krause with him with a donut chain his first at-bat, and he struck out, so that worked. And then how they got him with the recorder, tormenting the center fielder for the Patriots, and that's what you get here in independent baseball. You get to have a little fun at the ballpark, and Krause way out in front on the slider there from Irvin.
So with these awesome jerseys they're wearing tonight, what is your favorite custom jersey that you've seen the Skeeters wear so far?
Ooh, that's a good question. They had a good amount of them last year. I liked the patriotic theme ones last year, and I think that may have been a fan favorite as well. I'm not sure exactly what the auction numbers were, and as Krause is jammed and pops that up to the right side, Jason Martinson ranging in shallow right field has it for out number 1, and Lucas Irvin gets his first out of the 4th inning. Skeeters out in front, 2-0. But what about you, Doug? What was your favorite jersey?
Well, being a big holiday lights guy here for the Skeeters, I think the Christmas in the Park one, Christmas in July, were probably my favorite. The elves and cracked me up. I thought they were good.
Yeah, those ones were interesting, very intricate. Our graphic coordinator Shea Villarreal does a nice job designing those, and I believe we're doing that again this year.
Yes. Yeah, we've got another Christmas in July coming up this year as well.
We got a Swatson bobblehead, I believe, that day. Not sure. More on that later. As Mike Ullman, the DH, takes for a ball 1-0. Yes, it is a Swatson Christmas-themed bobblehead giveaway. And that, if you're curious, is going to be on July 12th. Fireworks that night, too. It's going to be another exciting night.
Hopefully we'll have a few Christmas lights up around the park that night.
Just to give an idea, holiday lights, as Coleman check swings there for a strike. Doug, pretty much the backbone of that event. I mean, one of the few backbones of the event staff, does such a great job. And I think we had over 56,000 people come through the ballpark.
Yes, it was our largest year this year. This last year is our 5th year, and this coming up year will be our 6th, and we're hoping to have an even bigger year.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough to outdo yourself, but I know you guys are already prepping for it, and that's a good sign. I mean, you're starting early.
Got some big plans, possibly another 40-foot tree out there in the middle of the field, and some other big plans coming up. So hopefully it's even better this year.
Ullman chops that foul, 1-2 with 1 away. Will Kenjor on first. He had a leadoff single, and never too early to start prepping for an event that big.
No, we're going to keep putting lights up until the airport tells us to stop.
What was there, over $1 million last year, right?
We were over about $3 million last year.
$3 million. Wow. That one's lined hard to the left field line, and that's going to get to the wall for extra bases for Ullman. Kenjor running well, and he's going to be held up at third base by third base coach Glenn Barker. But Ullman, he's on second with a 1-out double. As once again, the Patriots are in business. They've had runners at second and third in 3 of the first 4 innings now, but have yet to get a run. This is going to be one of the tougher ones to squash. Although they did find themselves in this spot back in the first inning. Alfredo Rodriguez walked, moved to third, and then Ramon Flores doubled him over to third, and then Anthony Jansanti came up and threw out Rodriguez on a sac fly attempt off the bat of Espinal. So Skeeters got their work cut out for them here. They do lead 2-0. Third double of the night for Somerset. The other two came from Ramon Flores. First pitch to Mike Francoso, who lined into a double play in his first at-bat, takes for a strike. And Chris Colabello with a good defensive placement. He's pretty much in that same spot there, kind of hugging the line a little bit, but giving himself plenty of space. Martinson and Jackson playing back. Silverio a few steps behind the bag, so I can see the run on a ground ball. That one's lined, and Martinson is not going to be able to get that one as it skips into right field. Kenjor is going to score, but Ullman's going to hold up there at third base. So the Patriots cut into the Skeeters' lead on the RBI single. Skeeters still do lead 2-1. So Irvin had kind of been walking the tightrope all night, and the Patriots finally get him for a run. That's their 5th hit of the evening. It does set up the double play now, and Jovan Gonzalez, the catcher, is surely a double play candidate. As he gets some signs there from Glenn Barker. Kind of be surprised if he laid down a bunt, but they might have Francoso on the move to try to get out of that double play. First pitch is a good curveball there. Slider perhaps from Irvin. Had Gonzalez kind of reaching out of the way of it, then dove right back in toward the inside part of the plate. A nice pitch there to get ahead 0-1. There's one down. One in so far for the Patriots this inning in the top of the 4th. Second pitch, he goes back to the slider, but that one misses outside, so 1-1. Irvin, as I mentioned, went a season-high 5 innings in his only start of the year, which came on May 25th against the Ducks. Took a no decision in that one. Allowed just 1 run. And that one swung on and foul, tipped back, and Coco off his gear. That looked like he might have caught it for a second. From my angle, he did not. Nice fastball inside. That's one thing Irvin really has done well so far tonight is he's mixed the fastball on the inside and outside part of the plate along with his curveball. So he went with the slider away, then backed it up with a fastball in and jammed Gonzalez. So he's quickly ahead to the Somerset catcher, 1-2. The lineup will flip over. Next is Craig Massey, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. Outfield shading a bit to the right side, and that one's chopped. Looks like it might be 2. Martinson flips to Jackson for 1. Jackson across to Colabello, and Taylor made a 4-6-3 double play. Gets the Skeeters out of a jam again. Patriots tally their first run of the night, but the Skeeters hold on to a 2-1 lead. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The sun is just about to set here on Constellation Field. And the Skeeters with a 2-1 lead over the Somerset Patriots as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning on our candlelighter night here. That's why the Skeeters are wearing those special edition superhero uniforms, and Dennis Phipps swung on like a superhero in his first at bat. Broke the game open with a run and an RBI double. Back all the way in the first. That was the first run RBI of the day. Then Juan Silverio, the third baseman on deck, followed him with an RBI single. And then the Patriots, they tallied their first run last inning on an RBI single from Mike Francoso, the veteran Patriot. Thomas Dormady, the lefty, back on the hill for the Patriots, and his changeup is swung on a miss by Phipps. Dennis Phipps now tied for a second on the team in RBIs as he drove in his 14th run of the year. 0-1 also misses away now, 1-1. And Pete really stacked the deck with righties tonight. Mentioned Cody Stanley, the only lefty in the lineup. And he fouls that one off his foot there, so now 1-2. Righties this year have hit .313 against Dormady. So you can kind of see why that Pete wanted to use his right-handed cavalry out there. Lefties against Dormady have hit .417 too as well, so he just kind of had a rough year all around. Came in with just a 4.01 ERA though, 0-3 record. 2-2 now to Phipps. Is low and in for a ball. A lot of roster movement around the Atlantic League today as rosters had to be trimmed down to 25 men. Skeeters have signed Daniel Schlereth, the former big leaguer, son of Mark Schlereth, former Denver Bronco. Cannot talk right now, Doug. You're just smack me. Get me back in rhythm. The full count pitch to Phipps and is fouled off himself again now. Phipps, he looks like he's okay. That one had to sting a little bit as he winces. So Daniel Schlereth, the former big league lefty, joins the team. Cesar Cabral, who's been with the team, activated today. James Dykstra, the right-hander, was released, and then Mitch Talbot placed on the temporary inactive list, last night's starter. And it looks like we got some action out there in the bullpen, just standing up, and that's Cesar Cabral, who is antsy to get out on the field. He's been here all season, finally got activated. He was signed out of the Players Showcase there in Lakeland, Florida, back before the season started. I would kind of be shocked if we didn't see him at some point tonight. He's pretty fresh, you know. I think he's ready to go.
He definitely looks like it. He's just waiting for the call to start warming up.
Seriously, though. Full count still here to Phipps. None down in the bottom of the 4th. Skeeters out in front 2-1 as Phippsy calls for time. Phippsy with the high blue socks. I'm a big high sock guy. I think it's – and I guess it makes you look smaller, but I don't think there's anything that can make Dennis Phipps look smaller. He's just a big human being.
He's a big man.
Yeah. Full count now to Phipps. Breaking ball is cue-balled over to the first base side, and Edwin Espinal unable to field it. That one's kind of going toward the corner, and Phippsy on into second base, but we'll have to see how that one's scored. Thomas Dormady kind of fooled him there with the breaking ball, and credit Dennis, he just kind of threw his bat out there kind of in defense mode and
poked it out there.
It had some serious English on it as Espinal tried to field it off his glove side, and no dice. So the Skeeters catch a break a little bit there as Phipps trots on into second base. It looks like they've already scored that in air. Yeah, that was scored in air, and can't really complain on that one. That's definitely a makeable play. As that ball had so much spin. I mean, normally, like,
it literally looked like it just spun right out of his glove because
exactly.
it was right there at his glove.
I mean, at the pro level, it's not like, obviously the way you want to teach people to field ground balls is get in front of it. But at the pro level, a lot of times they field it off their side. But that one has so much spin on it. That's a ball you definitely wanted to smother. As Juan Silverio swings and misses on a cut fastball low and in. Silverio with an RBI single in his first at-bat. So that'll move him up to 7 for 14. And if you do the quick math there, hitting an even 500 in the series so far with 8 RBIs and 4. Now it is his 5th game. Juan has started all 36 games this year at third base. And he takes up and away for a ball. Jared Mitchell had started all 35 games. He got the night off tonight with the lefty on the mound. Severia with 4 home runs as well. He had a home run on Monday night. He is third on the team with those 4 homers, and looking to drive in Phipps there on second base. Fastball up and away, misses for a ball, so 2-1 now. As I mentioned, Dormady faced off against the Skeeters earlier this year, and Juan Severio was 1 for 2 against him with an RBI, so back at it here. He's already 1 for 1 with an RBI. He's got Dennis Phipps on second base. Outfield fairly straight up, playing pretty deep there. And Silveria lines it up the middle, fielded on a few hops, backhanded stop from Massey, throws over to Espinal for out number 1. A nice play from Craig Massey, but Dennis Phipps gets over to third base now with just 1 away. And credit to the Patriots, they had Silveria shaded up the middle just a bit there, and otherwise it looked like that was ticketed for center field. So that'll bring up Chris Colabello, and a big RBI spot. The Skeeters already up 2-1. Dennis Phipps on third base with just 1 out. And it looks like Cabral actually he's getting warm now, so he's getting loose. As Cesar, the former big leaguer, former New York Yankee. Wonder if he'll come out next inning or if they'll give Lucas a 5th inning of work. That one misses low for a ball to Colabello. Irvin at 69 pitches. A nice pitch count there. 38 of them are strikes. As mentioned, he had surrendered 4 walks, but has tiptoed out of damage all night. Got a double play to end the 4th inning. He's worked 3 double plays tonight. 1-0, a big swing from the big first baseman, Colabello. Comes up empty, though. 1-1 now. Colabello took the 2018 season off, Doug, and then decided to come back, and he was with the Milwaukee Brewers AAA affiliate that year, the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. He's coming into a nice job, though. It comes in inning 243 at 341 on base.
Has he been with us the whole season?
He joined the team as he chops that foul off to the third base side, just a few steps foul. So he joined the team at Lancaster, which was the first road trip of the year, and then stayed back on the East Coast. He's a native of Massachusetts. Okay. And then rejoined the team in Long Island last week, and then now he's back full-time. Played for Team Italy back in 2014 in the World Baseball Classic, which I think that's one of the cooler events in baseball, and he hit pretty well for them. He hit 333 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs in 5 games. He was their primary first baseman. He's got a big spot here. He's down 1-2. Dennis Phipps on third base looking to score once again. He already scored back in the first inning, 1 of 2 runs for the Skeeters. They lead the Patriots 2-1. 1-2, and a check swing, but it gets a piece of that one. Chopped foul off to the right side. Jason Martinson on deck. He's got a beautiful crowd on hand and a beautiful night. It looks like we were going to be hit by some rain, and thankfully we are dry so far.
Just skirted just to the south of us, thankfully.
Yeah, it did. The radar did not look great this morning, but I mean, this is about the time it's supposed to wrap up, so looks like we escaped damage. Knock on wood.
Around 5:30, it didn't look that promising either. But
no,
it cleared out just in time for.
It's like someone turned the lights out at 5:30. It got very dark very quickly. 1-2, a good take from Colabello as Gonzalez scoops it up there, and a ball in the dirt. Now 2-2. Colabello was not with the team when Dormady pitched last week in Somerset, so this is his first at-bats against him this season. Dormady, former Padres farmhand. I will shamelessly always find a way to plug the Padres in a broadcast. Although this one was easy. He pitched for them. That's
the easiest one for you all night.
I think so. I could just cherry-pick that one. Infield playing it in for the Patriots now. 2-2, 1 down. Dennis Phipps on third base. And that one way outside on a breaking ball. Looks like he didn't have a great grip on that one, and that'll move the count to full here. Credit Gonzalez there. That one looked like it was going to the backstop. Just totally missed his mark, but a full count now to Colabello, who already has 2 RBIs on the year, looking to make it a 3 spot with Dennis Phipps on third base. Outfield playing medium depth and pretty straight up here. Mentioned the infield is in, though, so conceding a little bit of range, and that one's chopped to Rodriguez at shortstop. Phipps is going to have to hold at third base, and Rodriguez in time to get Colabello there on the 6-3. So it's going to be up to Jason Martinson here to see if the Skeeters can push their lead just a bit. Martinson struck out swinging in his first at-bat. That's the only strikeout so far tonight for Thomas Dormany. Both teams really have done a nice job of kind of escaping damage. A combined 8 hits through 3 2/3 now. Just 3 runs on the board. The Patriots out hitting the Skeeters 5-3, but the Skeeters winning in the run column 2-1. First pitch to Martinson is a bender there at 12-6. Catches the low inside part of the plate there for strike 1, 0-1. Jason Martinson came in 1 for 3 against Dormany. Couple extra base hits. Brian Jackson doubled off him, and Cody Stanley also had a double off him, and a big swing from the former Washington National farmhand, and comes up empty now 0-2. Martinson, a lot of power out of the second base spot. He can also play shortstop. Has 109 home runs in 919 games at the affiliated level. He hit 22 homers back in 2012 at the single and high A levels with the Nationals. That one's by Gonzalez on a breaking ball up and away, and the Skeeters are going to tie another run there as Dennis Phipps comes and scores easily. The big fella trots home. A 3-1 lead now on what might be scored as a pass ball, but it could also be a wild pitch there as Gonzalez and Dormany have kind of tiptoed that line all inning. Dormany's had trouble with his trying to get the backdoor curveball, and that time Gonzalez unable to squeeze it, and Dennis Phipps in to score his second run of the night. So after Dormany got Colabello to chop out to Rodriguez with the infield in, had to hold Dennis Phipps at third, the Skeeters were able to score the 2-out run. And 1-2 now. Martinson skies that one to left center field. Michael Krause calls off Ramon Flores. He's under it and has it for out number 3. So the Skeeters are able to push across a run. They lead 3-1 as Dennis Phipps scores on the wild pitch. We head to the 5th inning here on a Friday night at the ballpark.
Does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
And we move to the 5th inning. The Skeeters, they lead the Patriots 3-1 here. As the Skeeters tallied another run in the bottom of the 4th, our resident right-hander Russell Woldman has stepped on in. Russell, what is the haps tonight, man?
It's a good day to be a Skeeter, I guess you could say.
Yeah, up ahead 3-1 in the early parts of this one, and making his season debut is Cesar Cabral. We mentioned how he was warming up, and I mean, this is, for me at least personally, a feel-good story. He kind of had to deal with some complications with his visa and waited patiently. You know, he was here every day still, no matter what, even though he couldn't play. Was throwing simulated games, throwing bullpens, and he is making his season debut here, and I'm very excited for him as he comes in with the lead. That'll close the book on Lucas Irvin, who will not factor in the decision, at least for now. Irvin threw 4 innings, allowed 5 hits, just 1 run on 4 walks and a strikeout. He did a nice job of walking the tightrope all night. And he'll give way to Cesar Cabral, making his season debut, the 30-year-old former Yankee, a former Baltimore Oriole. So if you can pitch in the AL East, I think you can pitch about anywhere.
Yep, that is Hitters galore.
Yeah.
In the AL East.
I mean, not only do you have usually some great teams like the Red Sox and the Yankees and the Blue Jays and the Orioles, teams and the Rays too, for that matter. I mean, really just one of the deeper divisions. As his first pitch to Craig Massey in for a strike, and you can kind of see why they might want to go to the lefty here, as Massey, Rodriguez, and Flores, two of those three are lefties. So good time to bring in Cabral, and he gets Massey to chop over there to first base. Cole Bello takes it to the bag himself. Massey was hustling, bustling down the line there, but Massey now put away for out number 1. So just like that, just like riding a bike, you take a few months off the mound though. He gets the first pitch strike there and gets Massey to chop out there weakly to first base. That'll bring up Alfredo Rodriguez, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and has also flown out to Chris Colbello there at first base. Colbello's been pretty busy up there tonight.
The juices are probably flowing a little bit too.
Oh, I'm sure, as Rodriguez lines that toward the gap in left center field. Anthony Giansanti cuts it off before it gets to the wall, and he comes up firing. Rodriguez makes his way into second. He slides in, though, safely. A nice job by Anthony, though, to cut that one off. So another double. That's the 4th double of the night for the Patriots, but just has yielded them only 1 run. Their 6th hit of the ball game here, as Albert Cordero with a brief visit to the mound there, as Eric Davis calls it off, says it's okay. I mean, there are no mound visits, but it is okay if you go to the mound as long as the home plate umpire proves it as a quick visit. You were good to go. You can see the guys out in the bullpen. They're all standing up, kind of watching Cesar. I think this is a big moment. I mean, they've been very supportive of him. As I mentioned, he kind of had to deal with some visa issues, but he's good to go now. The big lefty listed here on our roster at 6'3", 250 pounds. They'll get a lefty here, Ramon Flores, who's doubled twice tonight. The first pitch to Flores is down low for a ball.
Yeah, I mean, the guy was just around for the Southland tournament. He's definitely itching to get back, so it's good to see him finally on the mound.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy at that point to kind of just be down on yourself and get into a shell. As that one's grounded to third base, Silverio with a nice stop on the glove side. Throws over to Cole Bello, and the slick fielding third baseman fires over for out number 2 there on the 5-3. But like I was saying, I mean, it's easy to just get upset and did not put in the work. But yeah, he put in the work the entire season so far, and he's definitely deserving of being out there and getting a – I'm not surprised he was the first guy out of the bullpen tonight either. I mean, obviously a good spot as you had Craig Massey, a lefty, and then Flores there, a lefty, coming up. But either way, I would have been shocked if he didn't get on the mound tonight. So look at a tough assignment here, though, as Edwin Espinal, the first baseman, steps in with Alfredo Rodriguez, who doubled on second base. Skeeters lead 3-1 here in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Espinal is grounded weakly to Jackson there on a few hops. The former big leaguer throws over to Chris Colabello. So Cesar Cabral, well done, sir. A scoreless top half of the 5th inning. We'll head to the bottom half. Your Skeeters are out in front, 3-1.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
To the bottom of the 5th we go. The ballpark is buzzing tonight. Russell was just mentioning it is a really good crowd on hand here at the post-game Spasmatics concert, as well as candlelighter night here at the ballpark. Henceforth, the special edition uniforms in the Skeeters have made good with the big crowd on hand. They lead 3-1 here as Albert Cordero will lead us off. Thomas Dormany still on the mound. And Cesar Cabral making his season debut needed just 6 pitches to maneuver through the Patriots lineup last inning. Just worked around a double from Alfredo Rodriguez, but induced 3 groundouts there to finish things off. And the first pitch to Cordero in the 5th inning here is low and away for a ball. Coco walked in his first at-bat of the game, which has been the only walk so far for Thomas Dormany. 1-0 is a 2-seam fastball, which catches the outside part of the plate for a strike.
It's a tough spot for Pete, whether he ends his first outing on a good note or try and get one more inning out of him.
Matt West is warming up out there. That's a good point, though, Russell. Do you want to try to squeeze him for another inning, or let him go there? And that one's chopped to the right side. Edwin Espinal backhands it and throws it over to Thomas Dormany. Espinal doesn't look like he wants any part of getting in front of the ground balls tonight. He had one from Phipps that had so much spin on it and ended up going into right field, and then Phipps came around to score. So that was an unearned run for Dormany, but that time he's able to backhand it cleanly for a 3 unassisted. Your boy, your former Cardinal, Ryan Jackson, steps on in. He grounded into a double play in his first at-bat, but Jackson's done a great job with the glove tonight. He saved a run there back in the 3rd inning as he made a fine play to get Espinal out. Espinal had a rocket that I'm sure StatCast would have had probably like 150 miles an hour, something like that. Yeah, not that hard, but it seemed like it. First pitch to Jackson. Yeah, maybe just, like minus like 30 miles an hour. That one's lined hard down the third baseline, but just foul. Yeah, and that's kind of going back to the bullpen thing. The Skeeters have so many arms down there. I mean, you added 2 in Cabral and Daniel Schlereth, but you also lost James Dykstra, who was released. But there's so many good arms down there that, you're better off kind of just putting along maybe, going inning by inning. And Matt West has been so sharp this year. And up next for the Patriots, we'll see who they got going. They got Will Kenjor, the lefty, then a pair of righties, and Mike Krause and Mike Ullman. So maybe you get Cabral out there to face Kenjor, the lefty, and then you go out for Matt West. We'll leave it to our Atlantic League Manager of the Year, the reigning Atlantic League Manager of the Year, Petey Gavilia. Pushes the right buttons.
You always walk that fine line as a coach. How far do you want to go?
Yep.
And on a positive.
And he only threw 6 pitches, so I don't think it's a matter of pitches. It'll be more of just a matter of the lineup, right? I mean, that's what you got to figure. 1-2 now to Jackson with 1 down in the bottom of the 5th. Skeeters with a 3-1 lead over Somerset. And Jackson swings and misses there on a cutter up and away for a strikeout. Now 2 away.
You leave him out there for one more batter, something goes wrong, and then it's another thing in his head.
Yeah, it's true. That's very true. Willie Tavares will step on in. Willie has one of the 3 Skeeters hits tonight. He led off the game with a single. Will Kenjor, I'm peeking over him at third base because Willie Tavares, one of the best bunters of his era. He led the major leagues in bunt singles on 2 occasions in his major league career. And Kenjor, now takes a few steps in, even with the bag. And a 12-6 curveball misses low and in, forces Tavares to dance out of trouble there. For Dormany, we'll take a peek at how many pitches he has. That was pitch number 72, and Tavares swings through another breaking ball there so quickly. 1-1, sorry. It's 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. 3-1 lead for the Skeeters. No one getting warmed up in the Patriots bullpen just yet. Matt West in the pen for the Skeeters, and Tavares does square around a bunt, and it's a beauty of a bunt. No chance there. Kendro can just pick that one up and hand it back to his pitcher. Dormany kind of stumbled off the mound there, but I don't even think he has a play, as that was beautifully bunted down the third baseline.
Not with the speed Willie T has. No shot there.
Willie Tavares, one of the best bunters of the last 10 to 15 years in the major leagues. And again, it makes me feel good about myself when I said that. I mean, didn't look like that was a bunting situation. Kendra was playing even with the bag, but that thing was laid down so beautifully. So hit number 2 for Willie. Good speed on the bases there.
Now you give yourself a chance to maybe get something going this inning with Cody Stanley and then Giansanti next, 2 guys that can put the ball in play.
Cody Stanley, arguably, could say your hitter of the month for the Skeeters Came in hitting 307, and that one's well inside. He's already been hit once tonight and almost got hit there again.
Wouldn't it have been cool if they put a little red cape on Giansanti's today just for the cap?
Yeah, for the cap, man.
Little extra for the cap today.
Everyone else gets to be a superhero along with the captain. Tavares on the move. Check swing is a ball, and Tavares steals that one easily as the throw was high and took Rodriguez out toward right field just a bit. So a stolen base for Willie Tavares. As he's doing what he's done all of his career. He is very pesky, and that's his second stolen, or actually that was his first stolen base with the Skeeters this year. I have to imagine that definitely won't be his last. So quickly, just like that, the bunt single from Tavares. He steals second, and the Skeeters got a runner in scoring position with Cody Stanley up 2-0 on the count. A 3-1 lead already for the Skeeters, and a 2-0 breaking ball in for a strike there as Dormney gutsy call there. Does have a base open though. Anthony Giansanti on deck, the cap. Looking to maybe come up with some guys on base here. 2-1, the count to Stanley. He chops that foul down the right field side. Oh. Nice play by some fans down there. Stanley hitting 346 with runners in scoring position this year. Good guy to have up at the plate right now. Another former Cardinal. Got two former Cardinals in the lineup tonight. Ryan Jackson as well.
I mean, why wouldn't you want former Cardinals in your lineup?
Says the Cardinal fan, Russell Woldman. The 2-2 now, and that one's chopped out in front. A nice job by Stanley to just get a piece of that one as a nice slider there low and away from Dormney.
Both drafted by the Cardinals, so you know they were brought up the right way.
Well, I mean,
Cardinals minor league system just.
That is one organization that pumps out more of their own players that they drafted, I think, I don't have the stats or anything, but it just, at least perception-wise, they certainly do. Stanley hitting 344 against lefties this year, so kind of reversing that split. The 2-2 now, and he is unable to get that one. Swung and a miss. The ball in the dirt, though. Gonzalez throws over to Espinal to finish things out. So Tavares singles, gets the second on the stolen base, but he's stranded there. The Skeeters lead 3-1 as we head to the top of the sixth.
Has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Herman Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Herman Sugarland is the
best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Move to the sixth inning here on a wonderful Friday night at Constellation Field, and it's also wonderful that the Skeeters are leading 3-1 over Somerset, and Matt West on to pitch now in relief for the Skeeters. Westy 0-0 with a 2.76 ERA in 16 games, 16 and a third innings pitched, and especially troublesome Russell on right-handed hitters who are just 3 for 29 against him this year, 103. And Will Kendra, the lefty, will lead things off, but then it'll be followed by a pair of righties and Michael Kraus and Michael Ullman.
I don't think it's an easy at-bat for anybody against Matt West.
No, and that's, I think, the reason that right-handed batters have such a tough time is his slider is, really as good as, he said it himself, as good as it's ever been in his career. And for a guy that's pitched in the major leagues, that's saying a lot.
every week it just seems like it's a matter of time before he adds to that list. And
I know.
He keeps coming back week in and week out.
Yeah, he might not be here for too much longer, as we've already had 9 players have their contracts purchased, and Matt West certainly could be one of them here down the road. He struck out 22 batters in 16 1/3 innings this year. And the first pitch is up and away for a ball to Will Kenjor, who is 1 for 1. He's walked and singled so far. Scored the only run for the Patriots back in the 4th inning on the RBI single from Mike Francoso. 1-0 now is popped up straight back. Kenjor, as mentioned earlier, came in hitting .342. That was 3rd in the Atlantic League. And West making his 5th appearance against Somerset. He's thrown 4 1/3 scoreless innings against them so far, which can be said for many teams. He's been pretty stingy. That one is in for a strike. A nice backdoor slider there. That was a beauty from West now. 1-2, and he really just had one outing where he kind of got roughed up a bit. It was against York in a day game a few weeks ago and surrendered a few home runs. And that was the game where Dennis Phipps actually came back and tied it with a grand slam with 2 down. 1-2 now. Kenjor is low and in for a ball. Other than that, West has been unhittable this year. So
it seemed like from where I was, the slider was a little flat that day, and you get that from time to time. You know, over 20 appearances over a course of a year, 50, whatever it ends up being, you're going to have days where it's flat.
Yeah, sometimes you got the great slider, sometimes you got the cement mixer, the one that doesn't move all that well. And that one's shot foul now, still 2-2. Skeeters up ahead, 3-1 in the top of the 6th inning as they've gone to the bullpen early, and it's not a bad move when got a plethora of good arms back there and a couple fresh arms too, and guys like Cesar Cabral who needed just 6 pitches to work through a scoreless 5th. Go to a guy like Matt West here early. Still plenty of arms down there. No one warming up now, though. See if maybe they want to give West a few innings of work tonight. 2-2 now to Kenjor. Beautiful backdoor slider, and Kenjor can just look up and walk back to the dugout there. I don't think he had any arguments there. Just a beautiful slider there from West, out number 1.
There was 2 of those pitches where you see he's just tough on righties. That's breaking bats or don't even want to think about swinging at it.
No, there was no chance there. A beautiful backdoor slider, and now this is where West really is effective against righties. Our righty, Michael Krause, steps in. He's just allowed 3 hits, 3 for 29 are righties against Matt West this year. That's a 103 average. And also for Matt, just 7 walks to the 22 strikeouts so far. And Krause lines out on the first pitch to left field. That's going to get in front of Phipps on a bounce. And a 1-out single there from the center fielder for Somerset.
And there's the broadcaster jinx. You talk about it.
I did. I'll wear that one. Although I'll wear this one too if they don't do it again. I guess it's been a night for double plays. The Skeeters have already gotten Somerset to hit into 3 of them through 5 innings. Now we head to the 6th. They got a chance here with Mike Ullman. Ullman has walked and doubled. And he was just peppered with some brutal visitor walk-up music there with the recorder. I don't even know what song that was, but it was a tough listen, even with my limited hearing here with the crowd mic.
Speaking of Cardinals, Mike Ullman was with the Cards for a few years. Little catcher that they brought in. I think he was with Baltimore for a long time.
He was an 11th round pick of the Orioles in 2009. Well done, Russell. He's a Topps Player of the Year in 2013 in the Carolina League. He hit .313 with 13 home runs that year. First pitch from West to Ullman is up and in for a ball. And to your point, he's played at the affiliated level, at the AAA level actually for the Cards, so AAA in Memphis, and he's there with Toronto, the Buffalo Bisons out there, and also in Boston at AAA Pawtucket. That's where he was last year. That's superb analysis there from the big right-hander next to me, Russell Waldman.
Send a Cardinals guy up, I got you.
Love that. The 1-0 in for a strike there. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. It was Lucas Irvin for 4 innings. Then Cesar Cabral last inning, he threw a scoreless 5th. And it now is Matt West's game. Michael Krause on first base. He reached with a single. Not a huge lead for him over there. That one's lined up the middle, but Jason Martin's able to backhand it for one and throws across to Ullman for the double play. That's the 4th double play tonight for the Skeeters, and that'll get Matt West out of this one unscathed, and the Skeeters lead 3-1. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
The captain, Anthony Jansanti, going to lead us off here in the bottom of the 6th. The Skeeters with a 3-1 lead over Somerset. Chris Parsons, the VP of sponsorship here in Sugarland.
Man, what a night tonight, Boz.
I mean, it's a great crowd. I mean, and I mentioned it earlier, it's just a very evenly dispersed crowd. Like every part of the park has a good amount of people there as Jansanti fouls the first pitch from Thomas Dormany off.
Couldn't ask for a better night at the ballpark.
Yeah,
great weather.
It's great.
Great cause and candlelighters.
Yeah,
post-game spasmatics. Skeeters are winning.
It's a great night all around. I've been meaning. I'm glad you came in the booth. You can speak a little more to candlelighters and what exactly it is that they do.
So candlelighters helps childhood cancer. Basically, no family will be left alone trying to fight it themselves.
And the jerseys tonight are being auctioned off.
Yeah,
with
the
proceeds
jerseys,
going to that.
Correct.
And Jansanti chops the curveball there and a few hops to Kenjor down at third base. A high throw. Espinal jumps in. Jansanti always hustling down the line, beats the throw out as Espinal had to jump a bit to catch that one, and he's shaking his head as Reggie Liggins rules Anthony Jansanti safe there at first base. So we'll see how that one is scored. Already one error tonight for Somerset. That came from Espinal, who allowed a Dennis Phipps ground ball to hop around him, and Phipps ended up coming around to score. So Jansanti aboard here to lead things off in the 6th inning. So we were just talking about its candlelighters night here at the ballpark. So we got the special edition superhero jerseys, which came out awesome.
Yeah, shout out to our graphic designer, Shay.
Yeah,
did a great job on these jerseys.
He outdoes himself. He does a great job designing the jerseys. That's got to be kind of cool to be able to like design something like that and just see it come into play here.
Yeah, it's very cool.
1-0 now to Dennis Phipps, who's 1 for 2 with a double. He's came around to score on both times, though. Reached on that error last time. And it looks like they're going to hang Kenjor with an error there, so error number 2 tonight for Somerset.
I had to give a shout out to our travel agent, Debbie.
There you go.
She was listening earlier, so.
I'm saying the score a little more tonight, hopefully.
She mentioned you were doing a lot better tonight.
Shout out to Debbie. And she does so much work for us.
She does wonders for us. So.
There's so much player movement on this team, and she helps coordinate all the travel coming in and out. So very thankful for her and what she does.
Absolutely.
1-1 out of Phipps. Anthony Jansanti already has 5 stolen bases this year, and Thomas Dormany will throw over there. Almost got away from Espinal. He's able to corral it. Anthony third on the team with 5 stolen bases. That's tied at the same mark as CJ McElroy, who has now departed us, and he's playing with AA Richmond in the Giants system. And Anthony on the move there, went on first move. Check swing from Phipps. The throw down from Gonzalez, safe as Jansanti gets in there just in time. That was a close play as Gonzalez's throw kind of took Craig Massey up toward the second base side of the bag, but Jansanti gets in there just in time. Stolen base number 5 now, so as I was saying, he's tied with CJ McElroy, no longer all alone there, third on the team. Alvaro Rondon still second. He's played in just 24 games this year, but is second on the team with 7 stolen bases. He's also top 10 in the league in that category as well. 2-1 now from Dormany to Phipps is low and in as Gonzalez is able to stop that one. Gonzalez has had his work cut out for him tonight. A lot of balls in the dirt. One of them did get by. Phipps came around to score back in the 4th inning. Another RBI opportunity for the big fella, the former Cincinnati Red, as he drove in a run with a double back in the 1st. He's ahead in the count here, 3-1. Let's see if we get a fastball. Dormany bluffs over to second base. Anthony Jansanti is back. Big hole in the right side of the infield there as Massey holds on Jansanti, and Phipps with a monster hack and fouls it off his leg, and he's in a bit of pain there. He's going to walk around behind the batter's box here and collect himself. That cannot feel good. And Juan Silverio, nicely done, takes the foul ball and hands it off to a fan there in the first row. Go Juancho. So full count here to Phipps, and he's going to need a few more minutes or seconds here to kind of collect himself. That one was fouled right off his left foot. It's been busy tonight. Phipps has scored 2 of the 3 Skeeters runs. They lead 3-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. And they're threatening once again. Anthony Jansanti on second base. Nobody down. The full cut offering lofted into center field. Will it hang up? It will not. It'll go sit down there for a single as Michael Krause kind of bluffed me out. He tried to bluff Anthony Jansanti, and that worked too as Jansanti's forced to hold at third base. Credit Michael Krause on the bluff there. That one drops in, though, for the second hit of the night for Dennis Phipps. He's reached safely all 3 times as Juan Silverio now comes up. He had an RBI single back in the 1st inning. Somerset bullpen, now the bodies are starting to get up there in motion. No one warming up just yet. It's Daniel Schlereth, the newcomer out there. He's standing up, getting loose out there in the Skeeters bullpen. So runners on first and third, nobody down. 3-1 lead for the Skeeters already. And that first pitch from Dormany in the dirt. Dormany's allowed 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Skeeters, though. Silverio leads the Skeeters with 23 RBIs. Came in tied for 6th in the league with 22 tonight. The 1-0 offering to Silverio, a high fastball on Juan. Unable to catch up to it there. Swings and misses for strike 1. So far, they're entering tonight against Dormany. Juan was 1 for 2 with an RBI and a walk. Against Somerset this year, Juan was hitting .267 coming into this one. 10 of his RBIs, though, have come against the Patriots. Dormany went a season-high 6 innings in his last start on May 26th against the Blue Crabs, and we'll see if he's able to finish this one. He's in a bit of trouble as Silverio fouls that off behind the right field side there. 1-2 now, no down. Good speed on third base, and Anthony Jansanti. Dennis Phipps, he's on first, reached via the single. Infield still back for the Patriots. They'll concede the run if they can turn the double play. Silverio had 5 RBIs in Tuesday night's win. Already has 1 tonight. And takes low and in for a ball. Does a nice job laying off that one. Silverio came in with a .288 average, 344 on base percentage. He leads the Atlantic League with 3 triples too.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I mean, He said, I remember he had one on opening day, or not opening day, the second game of the season. He just hit one that hit off the top of the wall in right field out there by the ice house. Sometimes that's what it takes to get a triple, just a good bounce. Chops that one to the third base side and through past Kenjor and into left field. Into scorers Anthony Jansanti, and the Skeeters push their lead to 4-1 in the 6th inning, and they're still threatening, nobody down, and runners on first and second. Juan Silverio, my goodness, he came into this one 6 of 13, a 462 batting average in the series, had 7 RBIs, so now it's 9 RBIs in 5 games this series. He's wearing Somerset out.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And that'll bring it Chris Colabello, who 0 for 2 so far tonight, fielder's choice. It's grounded out to shortstop. So Silverio now 2 for 3 tonight, make him 8 for 16, still hitting 500. With 10 RBIs in the series as Dennis Phipps dove back there. I don't know if you call that a dive, more of just a fall toward the bag.
A little flop back.
Phipps had a couple of those last year. He's a big man. I mean, I was never able to dive head first in my brief baseball career, so I can understand it's not easy. And a broken bat, will that bat die a hero? It falls in front of Ramon Flores. Does he have a play at third, though? He does, and a nice pick by Will Kenjor. Gets the out. That was an odd play all around as the barrel of Colabello's bat is being picked up by Alfredo Rodriguez in the 5.5 hole there. That is about as far as I've seen a barrel fly.
It almost made it to the outfield.
My goodness, and nothing really Phipps could do there. That one looked like it was going to hang up for Flores, and he dove and was able to trap it. And really credit Will Kenjor at third base. The throw on a hop turned into a first baseman. He looked like Doug Minkiewicz over there picking that up.
Well, he had to hide from the bat flying at him first, and then get in position to make the play coming at him.
Well, that'll take away a hit there from Colabello on the 7-5 putout. Still runners on first and second with one away. Skeeters lead 4-1, and Jason Martinson check swings on the first pitch, and they appeal. There's no one at third base. Reggie Liggins at first base says he did not go around. Colabello on first, Juan Silverio on second base, Jason Martinson, who is 0 for 2 so far tonight. And that pitch misses low for a ball, now 2-0. Martinson has been very patient this year. In just 17 games, he has 11 walks, tied for second on the team. He only trails Jared Mitchell, and he's tied with Juan Silverio, both of which came in with 35 games played. And that is all the games Skeeters have played this year. Jared Mitchell getting his first night off of the season with a lefty on the mound. 2-0 to Martinson, misses away. They try to back pick for Colabello, and they're going to say he got him. As Jovan Gonzalez fires over, and Chris Colabello pleading his case. That was a close play. Pete's going to come and try to calm him down. Colabello very angry with that call. And Pete comes in, tries to wrangle his first baseman, as that was a close play. Obviously, with the righty up, there was a lane to throw it there for Gonzalez.
I think the night off for Mitchell tonight, after all that ESPN coverage yesterday, was well-deserved.
He had a busy day yesterday. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Pedro Gomez and the ESPN crew pretty much followed him around all day, kind of like an all-access piece, and I'm really excited to see how that turned out. That's kind of one of the nice things, and obviously Jared was totally cool with it, but just being able to kind of give that access. A lot of Major League teams aren't able to do that based off the Players Association and the media access that's given. But, out here, one of the luxuries we do have is we're able to give that access, and Jared was a great sport all day. Mark Lowe interviewed for the piece, did a fantastic job, as well as Pete. So 3-0 down to Martinson, 2 down now after Colabello is picked off, and Martinson takes outside for a ball. So a 2-out walk from Martinson, who now is second on the team that's his 12th walk of the year. Bring up Albert Cordero in an RBI spot, and it looks like that's going to do it, though, for Dorminey, as Brett Jody makes his way to the mound. A couple arms out there. We'll get you an update on who's coming out. The Skeeters, they lead 4-1 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. 1 run already in, and runners still at first and second with 2 away. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Herman Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Herman Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Herman Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Herman Sugar Land.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are assured to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer.
New pitcher on the mound for Somerset. That's the right-hander James Puglisi. Comes in with runners on first and second. Albert Cordero going to greet him here. Now flips it over and makes some bat from the left side. Switch hitter. He was 0 for 1 from the right side. He walked in the second and then grounded out to first base in his last at-bat. And big RBI opportunity here. A chance to maybe break it open a bit if he can find a gap. Skeeters already lead 4-1 with 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch inside. Coco having to move out of the way of that one. 1-0.
It's about time for Coco to get hot again.
He was red hot over the first. Yeah, I mean, that's where he did most of his damage. He had 2 of his home runs and a good portion of his 11 RBIs on that first road trip. It's so tough when you're playing infrequently. Cody Stanley, the starting catcher for the team, and it's tough when you're not able to get those consistent at-bats. 12 home runs last year for Albert, though. That was a career high. And that was his 11th year, now in his 12th year as a pro. 1-0 pitch. Outside for a ball, and it looks like called a strike there late on the changeup.
Yeah, I don't think Coco agreed with it either.
It was a late call. I mean, that threw me off a little bit too.
Kind of looked back at the umpire like, really?
Coco has to be careful. He is the catcher tonight, so he's going to have to be right back there in front of Eric Davis. So you got to be a little more diplomatic when you spend that much time. So 1-1 now, 2 down. Juan Severio on second. Cordero with a big swing, misses on the fastball there. Now 1-2. Coco hitting 225 at bats with runners in scoring position this year. Puglisi, the right-hander, now in for Thomas Dormany, the 1-2. Albert fouls that one back for keeping this one alive. 4-1 lead for the Skeeters. Somerset still hitting the Skeeters 7-6 on an absolute fantastic night at the ballpark as the seating bowl is nearly filled to capacity. The grassland is full out there. People out the ice house getting ready for the Spasmatics. Basketball's flying up there at the sport court. A lot of lime green out there from the candlelighters on the picnic plaza. All around, just a great night.
School is finally out.
Yeah.
Come out to the ballpark.
Seriously, though. 1-2 now. And Albert pops that one off the left side. Will Kenjor gives it a look. He won't have a play, though, as it'll get into the seats. Still 1-2.
Gonna be a great weekend.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Spasmatics tonight. We got fireworks tomorrow night. A little Boy Scout sleepover tomorrow night as well.
Take me out to the ballpark
Take
on
me out
Sunday.
Bring your cat out to the ballpark Sunday. Bring the kids out.
I've never seen a cat on a leash, so I'm kind of interested to see how that dynamic works.
I am not a cat person, so...
You won't be bringing your cat to the ballpark?
No, I am allergic to cats, so I will stay as far away from them as I can.
I'm bringing all 20 of my cats to the yard, so we're just going to have a party here in the broadcast booth. 1-2 is popped up to the left side and shot left field. Ramon Flores coming on in down the line and has it for the third out of the inning. So the Skeeters put up 1 run, and they lead the Somerset Patriots 4-1 as we move to the 7th inning here on a wonderful Friday night at Constellation Field.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges for Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldridge.
And welcome back to Constellation Field. We're heading to the top of the 7th. The Skeeters lead 4-1 over Somerset. Matt Perk, the lefty, on in relief. Perk coming into this one 2-0 with the 2.89 ERA. 7 outings, 9 1/3 innings pitched. And he will get Mike Francoso, who is responsible for the only RBI tonight for Somerset, an RBI single, which came back in the 4th inning for Francoso. He also had a missile to Chris Colbello, which ended up turning into a double play. And the first pitch from Perk is in for a strike. Lefty on lefty here. It'll be Francoso, Jovan Gonzalez, then the lefty Craig Massey. So Pete, again, wisely deploying a lefty here with some lefties coming up for Somerset. 0-1 now is low and away for a ball. Kind of a reverse split, though, for Perk. Lefties are hitting 308 for him. However, righties hitting just 182. Both of Perk's his last 4 outings have actually all come against Somerset. The last one coming last night, which he threw in a scoreless inning, allowed 2 hits. He's 2-0 against the Patriots this year. Both of his wins coming against Somerset, and a high strike there now, 1-2 to Francoso. It was Lucas Irvin for 4, and then it's been a bullpen game. Cesar Cabral with a scoreless inning in his debut. Matt West followed him with a scoreless inning, and then Matt Perk looking to just, I guess this isn't past the boot, but just keep the line moving with the relievers here.
Francoso did not like that last call. He's been chirping at the home plate umpire.
It's been a long series so far, already 5 games deep. We got 2 more. Tomorrow, 6:05 start. Sunday, we start playing on the nights. Now on Sundays, the 6:05 start. which is good. A Game of Thrones ended, so no worries. We're not missing anything now.
They got DVRs.
That's true. That's true. I don't even have the HBO like on cable. I just have the app, so pretty inconsequential, at least in the Posner household. Francoso 3 for 5 with a pair of RBIs last night, so it's been hot lately. And that one's lined for a base hit as they had him shaded on the pull side there, and Jackson not able to get to that one. So leadoff knock for Mike Francoso. Second hit of the night. There have been 4 double plays though so far tonight for the Skeeters, and Jovan Gonzalez grounded into one of them. That came back in the 4th inning. A 4-6-3 double play. We'll see if Matt Perk can turn that trick again and get the job done. And some more recorder music, I'm sure, is being picked up on the crowd mic. we didn't have that last year in my first season. There was no visitor walk-up music, and it's got to be somewhat distracting at least. I know these guys are pretty locked in for the most part, but especially because like that one misses out up and away for a ball now. The song starts out normal there, and then all of a sudden the recorder comes in and
like
just
squeaky voice, like a kid going through puberty almost.
Perfect description there.
My name is Ryan Posner.
Yeah, you did that one well. Second pitch to Gonzalez, a nice breaking ball, and he swings over the top of that one, 1-1.
I've got to think the batters, when they go up, they've got a smirk on their face.
Yeah.
Them and the catchers got to have a conversation or something.
There's the Titanic music, the Celine Dion song from Titanic, too. It starts out normal, and then all of a sudden the recorder comes in, and it's tough on the ears a little bit. 1-1. Gonzalez swings and fouls it off the gear of Albert Cordero. Eric Davis is going to let Cordero get a second to catch himself up. So Perk up 1-2 now. Francoso aboard with the leadoff single. The Skeeters lead 4-1. Jovan Gonzalez last year hit .257 with 30 RBIs in 64 games with Somerset. He's the only catcher in the Atlantic League not to record an error that played at least 500 innings. 1-2 is foul back, although Derek Norris, the Skeeters catcher, was the red, white, and blue all-defensive team catcher of the year. We had Anthony Giansanti on that team as well as Matt Chavez, our first baseman. So 1-2 now. As I mentioned, 4 double plays already turned tonight. See if they make it a 5th. The 1-2 to Gonzalez. Grounded to the left side. Foul as Glenn Barker tries to make the play. Yep.
Come on, speed up play. Make the play.
And he won't even have to go retrieve it as a fan has it. Last inning was Mike Ullman who grounded into a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. Somerset has left 6 guys on base so far through 6 innings. 1-2 misses away for a ball. Now 2-2. Gonzalez against the Skeeters this year, just 2 of 13. He's scored a pair of runs. He's hitting .241 with a homer and 6 RBIs coming into this one. And that one's lifted into shallow right field. That's going to get in front of Willie Taveras for another single. So a pair of singles for Somerset to get things going here in the 7th. And that's just been the name of the game for the Skeeters tonight. A lot of runners on base. That's the 9th hit of the night for Somerset. Has resulted in just 1 run. I mentioned they've left 6 guys on base as a team. And Cordero on the mound. Visit to Perk. They're going to say that's clean. Still a little fishy on how those rules work, but no complaints over there from the Somerset dugout. So I'll bring up the lefty, Craig Massey, 0 for 2 tonight. He's flown out and has grounded out. None down here. A pair of singles lead the inning off. Mike Francoso on second base. Massey, the tying run now in the batter's box. First pitch from Perk, a nice fastball away for a strike. Flag's pretty limp. There's not a whole lot of wind. Just a little bit maybe going from left to right. And that one's line up the middle. Martinson has it again. Oh, no, boots it, and it goes into shallow center field. In to score is Mike Francoso. And what looked to be a potential double play turns into A run scored for Somerset. They cut into that lead. Now 4-2, though. Skeeters still on top. That was pretty identical to the play that Mike Ullman had to end the inning last inning. With a 4-6-3 double play. Martinson unable to get that one, though, as it grounded into center field. We'll see how that one is scored. Got to bring up Alfredo Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 with a double, which came off Cesar Cabral. He threw a scoreless 5th inning. And the first pitch from Perk is up and away for a ball as Kevin Comer getting loose now in the Skeeters bullpen. Don't think we have a ruling just yet on that one. I'll keep you updated when we do.
Got an error on the fascia board right now.
Okay, then an error indeed it is.
Have not seen it on the manual scoreboard yet.
1-0 now to Rodriguez. Grounds that one foul. Left side now. 1-1. Yeah, if it's on the fascia, that means our big cat, John Williams, our official scorer, put it up there. So I'm going to roll with that one. First error of the night for the Skeeters. Patriots have 2 errors so far. Dennis Phipps came around to score on one of those errors. The 1-1 now to Rodriguez, and hits that one well to left field. It is got the distance, but it is foul. Whoa, up into the canopy there, out in left field. Strike 2.
Yikes.
That was a long strike.
So yeah, just a long strike. Got him down 1-2 now.
Got him 1-2. Mentioned Matt Perk has faced the Patriots a ton. He has 4 appearances against them. That's tied for the most on the team with Felipe Paulino and Mark Lowe. That one misses low for a ball now. It evens things up at 2-2. Runners on first and second. Nobody down. Skeeters hanging on to a 4-2 lead. These teams have played each other pretty competitively. A 1-0 win for the Patriots on Wednesday and a 6-3 win last night. The Skeeters took the first 2 games of the series. Skeeters were 13-6 against Somerset last year. Came into this one 5-3 against the Pats. 2-2 now to Rodriguez, and swung on and missed. A nice change up there from Matt Perk. Has Rodriguez down on strikes for out number 1. Perk, a former major leaguer, spent some time with the White Sox in 2016. Ramon Flores, who has a pair of doubles tonight, steps on in. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Flores hitting .314 against lefties this year. So kind of bucking the trend normally of what would be for lefty as Albert Cordero blocks that one and kind of limps to go grab it. Catchers have just an absolute dreadful job behind there, having to, one, battle the heat out here in Texas and then also have to block balls all night, take foul balls off the gear.
Out here in Texas, you make it sound like we're in the desert or something.
I mean, I'm from San Diego, so it's a little, I mean.
We're only in the greatest state in the country, Paz. Come on.
Yes. 1-0 now to Ramon Flores as Perk spots the fastball on the outside edge there for a strike, now 1-1.
No, I agree. They take a beating behind the plate and then kind of go up there and battle at bats.
Yeah, I mean, they call them the tools of ignorance for a reason. Flores actually 2 for 2 against Perk so far this year. Double play ball still in play here as there's runners on first and second, and Flores fouls that one back. Already 4 double plays, churned tonight from the Skeeters. 2 of them a bit unconventional. Anthony Giansanti had an absolute phenomenal outfield assist back in the first inning to save a run, and then Mike Francoso, who has a pair of hits and just came across to score, hit a scorching line drive at Chris Colabello, and he doubled off Michael Ullman to end a rally back in the 3rd inning. 1-2 now, though, to Flores, and that's a fastball on the outside edge. Just missed. That was the same spot that he hit a few pitches earlier for a strike, but does not get the call there.
Yeah, Perk definitely wanted that pitch right there.
Perk, who rocks the prescription classes. Listed here on our roster at 6'4", 215 pounds out of Nacogdoches, Texas. 2-2 now to Flores. A great curveball there. Flores, though, stingy, lays off of it. That looked like a pitch that most lefties would flail at, but Flores does not, so a full count here. See if they want to put the runners in motion. Yovan Gonzalez is on second base. Craig Massey on first base. And the full count offering from Perk. Flores flails at that one, though. Check swing, win around. You betcha. Back-to-back strikeouts from Matt Perk as he's settled in here just a bit. So 2 away. Skeeters lead 4-2, and Pete Ingavilla makes the slow trot out to the pitcher's mound with the righty Espinal up. Kevin Comer going to come on in, and we will take a break here. Skeeters lead 4-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 7th.
Energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Kevin Comer going to come on in relief now with 2 away in the top of the 7th. Patriots threatening a bit. Runners on first and second. Our president, Christopher Hill, he is our late inning reliever here on the broadcast, has made his way in.
Did my rounds.
Yeah, this is a great night.
Great night. Beautiful night. No breeze for those keeping score.
Yeah, right. Kevin no wind report tonight. Those flags are limp. And Edwin Espinal will be the first to face Comer here, and he takes for a ball low and away. Comer coming into this one 1-1 with a 3.31 ERA. It's 15th outing of the year. His 14 outings coming in tonight was tied for 5th in the league.
So I've been running around the upstairs, downstairs, all over talking to folks. Bring me up to speed. What's been going on this game?
So we got a 4-2 lead, and Espinal takes inside, and Dennis Phipps had an RBI double. Juan Silverio, he has 9 RBIs now through 5 games in this series. He has a pair of them today, and really, the Skeeters have tightropped out of trouble all evening. They've had 4 double plays induced. As you can see, the Somerset Patriots out hitting the Skeeters 9-6. And they've just done enough to keep the Patriots at bay. They entered this inning having left 6 men on base, and if Comer can get an out here, they'll have left 8 men on base through 7 innings. So some very opportunistic play, I would say, is the theme tonight.
Thought the theme was the 80s.
No, that's...
Is it 80s night?
Not yet.
I'm not sure if it's
Nope.
80s night or if it's superhero night.
80s cover band, Spasmatics, playing in the Ice House.
80s and night. They play 90s.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
Good,
They do.
good.
Have you ever seen them?
They were here last year. I don't remember the set list too well, but they played a little Elton John. Remember that?
They're great. They're fantastic. They're one of the greatest cover bands out there today. They're fun to watch.
They certainly are. And 3-0 now to Espinal. He takes a strike though. 3-1. Espinal 0 for 3. He hit into one of the double plays tonight in the first inning. He had a line drive to Anthony Jansanti in center field, and Jansanti cut down Alfredo Rodriguez trying to score on the sac fly. Captain Sugarland looks the part, especially tonight in the superhero uniforms.
Sharp uniforms, candle letters.
Absolutely, and 3-1. That one's lined through the hole on the left
Will
side.
there be a play?
Glenn Barker is waving Gonzalez home, and
he pulled him back. Now they got trouble.
And they have trouble. Runners, there's a log jam there at second base. Albert Cordero throws over to Martinson at second base. There are 2 runners on third base, and Ryan Jackson will tag Craig Massey for the out, and that one really is on Yovan Gonzalez because Glenn Barker, the third base coach, was waving home.
He was waving him home, and for some reason, there was going to be a play at the plate, and for some reason, he held him up. I'm not quite sure why he did that.
Gonzalez, the catcher, not trusting his own speed as his third base coach was waving him home.
So he was waving him in, but he just stopped.
Yeah, usually that's the other way around. Usually guys run through the stop sign, and that time he halted there, and Dennis Phipps does have a great arm and didn't even need to use it there. And the Skeeters, again, strand 2 runners, and they still lead 4-2. Stretch time here at Constellation Field.
What's up, dudes? Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges for Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County.
Welcome back as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Ryan Jackson going to lead us off. The Skeeters lead the Patriots 4-2. And the Skeeters really have just done a phenomenal job at stranded base runners. They've stranded 7 through 7 innings.
Easy to say.
Nope, I've had some trouble with that today, but
it's not something you want to say.
Nope, not if you're the hitting team, but if you're playing defense, that's exactly what you need to do. As James Puglisi for the Somerset is back on the mound and gets across a first pitch strike to Ryan Jackson.
Beautiful night for baseball here in Sugarland, Texas, Fort Bend County.
Second pitch misses low and away for a ball, and great crowd. I mean, this had the same buzz night as we did on opening day. At least for me, from here, at my vantage point, it just felt like a very exciting night, and that one's popped out to shallow right field. Francoso under it and has it for out number 1.
Well, what I love about this park, and I've always enjoyed about this park, is what's going on around it. There are some people who are intent on watching the game, enjoying a fantastic game of baseball, but there's a ton of other people that are in the playground and left, or in the splash pad in right center, or in the ice house hanging out. I have some friends in the ice house right now, hanging out, enjoying, waiting for the Spasmatics to come on. Or we have a ton of people spreading out a blanket and right.
Yeah, the grassland. I mean, that's as busy as I've seen the grassland all year out there. That's one of my favorite spots in the ballpark, especially for a night game. You don't have to worry about the sun beating down on you. It's a good time.
Do you make it out there much during the games?
Not yet. I'd love to broadcast the game out there if at all possible, but I don't really know technological wise if that's even
technologically
something like that. See, there you go.
If the technology would allow you to do such a thing.
Yep.
Have you investigated it?
Nope, I have not.
So you really haven't checked it out very hard?
Nope, not at all.
So it's just a passing thought in your head?
Just a very fleeting thought. As we have a little bit of delay here. A basketball from the sport court made it out there in left field. Willie Tavares, 2 for 3 tonight. He's down 0-1 here. Skeeters have played the mix and match game with the bullpen. Already 4 relievers tonight. And Tavares swings through that one now 0-2 after Lucas Irvin allowed 1 run through 4 innings. One rule I actually did not realize until last year, I've watched a lot of baseball in my life, is if a starting pitcher, as we'll pause here as the 0-2 misses low and away, if a starting pitcher leaves the game with the lead, even though he has not gone 5 innings, it's up to the official scorer to pick the winner if the team hangs on to win. And there's no lead change. So that would actually be in play tonight because the Skeeters have led all night. And Tavares takes outside 2-2 because I was official scorer a few times last year, and it felt that was like the most powerful feeling is decide. I mean, Lucas Irvin probably
would. Power for you, really.
I guess so.
Trying to say.
I mean, you already feel nervous having to rule errors and hits, because that has a big effect on guys' averages and ERAs. But that certainly was like, man, I never knew that the official scorer got to pick that. Tavares fouls that off. Still 2-2. 4-2 lead for Skeeters.
I'll quiz you. So the game. It's raining before the game, although it never rains in this ballpark. In our mythical ballpark, it's going to rain. And who determines when the game starts or if the game starts? Who has that control?
My initial guess would be the crew chief of the umpiring crew.
You are incorrect.
Oh, wow.
It is the home team.
Oh, okay.
Home team determines. Now, once the game starts,
it's up to the umpiring crew.
Then it's up to the umpiring crew.
Interesting.
But the decision to begin is up to the home team.
Whereas, we need that NBC sound where it's like, the more you know.
That's right. The more you know. Well, if you had sound effects on here, you could do it.
Well, we're getting there. Maybe. 2-2. Tavares up, 1 down. He chops that toward second base. On the run is Massey, and he has to be in a hurry and gets Tavares by just a step there. Tavares flashed the safe sign as he went across first base, and it was a close play, but he's down for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 7th. Nice play by Massey there. Tavares has already let out a bunt single.
And the one thing that I wish we had instant replay to look at, because the first baseman is pulling his foot off the bag.
Yeah.
And it appears before the ball hits there. Now, I know it's a bang-bang play, so you don't really have that, but it definitely appeared that he pulled his foot off the bag.
It's kind of like the neighborhood play at second base on double plays. They kind of just, as long as you're in the neighborhood, you're good to go. And Cody Stanley takes a first pitch strike. He's 0-2. He's been hit by a pitch. Came in hitting .307. It's been a really pleasant surprise considering Cody hadn't played at the professional level since 2015. And he pops that one straight up. Shallow center field. Alfredo Rodriguez going back. Called off by Michael Krause there at the last second, and Krause has it for out number 3 in the bottom of the 7th. We head to the 8th. Skeeters lead the Patriots 4-2.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games.
Kevin Comer back out for another inning of work as the Skeeters hang on to a 4-2 lead. Ryan Posner and the president of the Skeeters, Christopher Hill, in the booth. It's a great night at the ballpark. Will Kenjor going to lead it off for Somerset. He's 1 for 2 with a walk so far.
This at-bat sponsored by Subway.
There you go.
Get a sandwich today at Subway.
Beautifully done. Great read. Could go for a sweet onion chicken teriyaki right now.
Is that code for something?
No, that is literally just the sandwich I get when I go there. Let me a little pepper jack cheese as Kenjor Grounds that right over to Chris Colbell at first base. He signals that he's got it. Kevin Comer can watch as he touches the bag for out number 1. Kevin Comer, the big burly right-hander. He spent most of his career in the Astros farm system. Last year was with AAA Toledo, the Detroit Tigers affiliate. Toledo Mudhens, one of the better names, minor league baseball. Not better than the Sugar Land Skeeters, of course, but it's still good.
Really enjoying the recorder.
There's been so much recorder tonight.
Fantastic. Always enjoy that for the opposing walk-up team.
That's the Jurassic Park theme, right?
Yes, yes,
okay.
that was. And it was done horribly. Shout out to Shay, who did a fantastic job of finding those clips. And
yeah, I mean, they are brutal. 0-1 now to Michael Krause as Comer gets ahead of him early. And second pitch just a bit outside. This is Kevin Comer's third or fourth outing now against the Patriots. He's thrown 4 scoreless innings, though, heading in tonight. So he's kept the Patriots at bay and got a little bit of a delay here.
Yeah, we had the opposing batter giving away a baseball. It's our baseball. It goes to the bottom line right now.
Yep, that's hurting it.
We're going to bill the Patriots.
We will have that invoice ready for them. And foul back there now, down 1-2, and impressively, Comer has held the Patriots to a .083 opponent's average. Mentioned he came in tied 5th in the league with 14 appearances. He's been heavily used out of the Skeeters bullpen. Krause 1 for 3 tonight with a single, also struck out and flown out to second base. That fastball just a bit high on the inside part of the plate, so 2-2. Kevin Comer was a part of that. It seemed like a 20-player trade. I think it was, I believe, an 8-player trade where.
But it seemed like a 20-player trade. It seemed like it.
It did.
But it was actually 8.
It did. It had the workings of a 20-player trade. The
math major in the booth right now. It was a 20-player trade that was actually 8.
It was. I actually don't have the amount of players. He was the player to be named later in that trade, though, that sent Jay Happ.
It was a trade.
Yep, it was. That one's lofted into shallow center field, and Krause is going to be aboard with a 1-out single. Krause, pretty lanky, listed at 6'4".
We're evaluating.
Just an observation, and the high socks, kind of make him look even taller, a little bit. Just observations here for the observation deck, which has, I guess, recently been named the Rock and Ryan Pause and Report deck.
No one's calling that. No one is.
Michael Ullman steps in. He is 1 for 1. He has walked and doubled.
I'll call you the R-man, though.
Oh, gosh.
I'll call you R-man.
Not a huge lead for Krause over there. Ullman grounded to a 4-6-3 double play in his last at-bat. One of 4 double plays the Patriots have hit into today. 11 hits for Somerset to just 6 for the Skeeters, but the Skeeters ahead where it matters, a 4-2 lead with 1 away in the top of the 8th inning, and very ominous sign for Somerset when you got Felipe Paulino there warming up. He's kind of getting his flat ground in here, and if this were to stay the same, you got to imagine you see him in the 9th.
You'd have to.
Got to do it. You don't have to imagine.
You have to. It's going to happen.
First pitch here to Ullman from Comer. Fastball up, called a ball. Last year with AAA Toledo, Kevin Comer 3-1 with a 3.86 ERA, 48 games, one of which was a start. He struck out 57 batters in 56 innings pitched. 1-0 pitch, a nice 2-seamer there from Comer, in for a strike now, 1-1.
Sure that was a 2-seamer?
Looked like it. It might have been a sinker. Had the movement. I don't have access to a radar gun here, so that's tough. It could have been a change.
The radar gun's going to tell you what type of pitch it was?
Well, if it's in
what do you think a radar gun does?
If it's in the 70s or 80s, you got to imagine. Oh, that one's by Cordero, the fastball inside, and Krause will trot on over to second base. See if that's a pass ball or a wild pitch.
You have to think because it hit the glove that it would be a pass ball, but
that was my first thought.
What was your second thought?
Wild pitch.
How about a third thought?
Strike 1.
Okay. So what did it end up being?
Let's see.
Oh, we got some dead air there.
Oh, we got
dead air brought to you by Dead Air and Associates.
Dead air.
When you went Dead Air and Associates.
That one ruled a pass ball, so we were correct there. And that one's chopped to Silveria with third base, tries to tag Krause, whiffs there, but gets Ullman at first base on the 5-3 put out a kind of a heads-up play there from Silveria. Was Kraus kind of went against what you're supposed to do when the ball's in front of you there at second base. You're supposed to wait, but it was hit lightly enough that he was able to beat that out, but Silverio almost got him with the tag. So 2 down now in the 8th inning, and see if the Skeeters can strand another runner in scoring position. They've been doing that all night. They've stranded 7 runners so far. And Mike Francoso, who had an RBI single back in the 4th inning, steps on in. Pair of hits tonight for Francoso, both singles.
Got caught watching the game again.
It's all good.
Yep.
It's a good seat.
Yep.
It'll happen.
It's nice to look out. I mean, I'm looking out of the crowd. I'm seeing, where people are, what people are doing. It's a good view.
It is a fantastic view. I'd like to think I got the best seat in the house. 0-1. Comer fires in another fastball. 90 miles per hour on our radar gun here. No discrepancy there. I believe that was a fastball.
Pitch brought to you by the Long Island Radisson because it was nasty.
0-2 to Francoso. Comer winds and delivers, and that one's lined through the hole on the right side. Another single for Francoso, his 3rd of the night, and this one's going to drive in Michael Kraus. As the Patriots continue to chip away, they cut into that Skeeters lead. Skeeters still do lead 4-3, though. Mike Francoso just wearing out the Skeeters. He has 2 RBI singles and his single back in the 7th. He ended up coming around to score, so all over the base pass tonight.
What is the deal with this Mommy Shark thing?
I don't have a kid, but
is it a little kid
yeah,
thing?
I think it's like a Netflix show for like a kid show.
Everyone's doing the shark thing.
I know what it is. I don't really know why it's become so popular, but
I have a feeling you watch it.
only every other day. As the first pitch to Giovan Gonzalez is low and away for a ball as Comer kind of slipped off the mound there. Righties came in hitting just a $107, 3 of 28 against Comer. Lefties hitting .214, and Francoso, the lefty, got him there for the RBI single. And a slider there from Comer in for a strike now, 1-1. Great movement on that one. As Gonzalez lays off of it. Gonzalez singled in his last at-bat, but kind of biffed it up on the base paths as the 1-1. He swings and misses. Another beautiful slider there from Comer. No chance for Gonzalez. On a single off the bat of Edwin Espinal, Glenn Barker waved Gonzalez home. Gonzalez coming from second, but Gonzalez put the brakes on, and that forced Craig Massey, who was heading to third base thinking Gonzalez was going home, and they caught him in a pickle there as Gonzalez fouls that back, still 1-2. So Gonzalez was the one who was thrown out, but Gonzalez kind of, when he put the brakes on it, kind of made a logjam there at third base. Skeeters were fortuitous benefactors of that one, and they still hold on to a lead now, 4-3.
Just lining something up. Sorry for the delay. Just lining a few things up.
Very well. I mean, you got a man of many hats here, President Christopher Hill.
But not wearing a hat currently.
Not wearing a hat currently.
Or cap.
Or a cap. Or a cat.
Or a cat. I mean, but speaking of cats, take me out to the ballpark tomorrow night. Bring your cat.
Sunday night.
Bring your lion, your bobcat. I'm pretty sure they're okay too.
That one's fouled off the right side, so still 1-2 to Gonzalez.
I don't think we have rules on that. I don't know.
I said earlier in the broadcast, I'm bringing all 20 of my cats in the booth.
Oh, that'd be great.
They'll be on a leash, though. Don't worry.
Just to give a heads up, there will not be a weather report tomorrow because I will not be in this booth.
1-2 now to Gonzalez. Francoso on first base. And Gonzalez continues to battle here. That's the 7th pitch there. He fouls it away. Still 1-2 as the Skeeters have turned it into a bullpen game. Comer is the 4th reliever to come out of the pen. And
tail end of a homestand.
Yep. Well, yeah, they added 2 fresh arms, Daniel Schlereth and Cesar Cabral, the 2 lefties. And Cabral actually threw a scoreless inning back in the 5th. Swung on a miss, though. Another slider there from Comer. Beautifully done. He mutters to himself, though, as he did let up a run. An RBI single from Mike Francoso makes this a 4-3 game. Your Skeeters still on top, though. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th.
To celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game, Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing for their company.
And we move into the bottom of the 8th. Skeeters with a 4-3 lead over Somerset. Jake Joyce has taken the mound for the Patriots. He comes into this one 2-1 with a 3.75 ERA, 4 walks and 9 strikeouts, and 12 innings pitched for the resident of Collinsville, Virginia. It'll be his 12th outing of the year. And leading things off will be Anthony Giansanti. Anthony over 3 tonight. He had a 9-game hitting streak snapped in Tuesday's win. He was only in just 475 over those 9 games. That'll get the job done.
It's a nice average.
Yeah, that'll do. First pitch from Joyce is in for a strike.
Well, and he had to get, he had injuries obviously early on in the season. He didn't have a full spring training. So now he gets an opportunity to now his bat's come alive.
Certainly has. 0-1 now from Jake Joyce, and Giansanti had a hanger there, but is just able to foul it off behind us here. That one's onto the roof. Joyce is making his 3rd appearance against the Skeeters. He has thrown 2 scoreless innings of relief, allowing just 1 hit. And Felipe Paulino is getting loose out there, not throwing just yet, but
he was earlier.
He was, and that's a formidable scene if you're the Patriots. Jumbo with 9 saves on the year and 9 opportunities. 0-2 now, as Jake Joyce gets across a slider there, strike 3. Catches Anthony Giansanti looking for out number 1 here in the 8th. That'll bring up a hot hitter tonight, Dennis Phipps, who has reached base safely all 3 times. He's 2 for 3. He's scored 2 runs. His RBI double back in the 1st inning opened the scoring for Sugar Land. His last at-bat, an RBI single back in the 6th. Dennis leads the Skeeters with 6 home runs. And the first pitch from Joyce to Dennis is a slider low and away, called a strike there.
Kind of dropped off the table.
That's a tough pitch for a right-handed hitter to hit for sure.
Coming across your body.
Just 26 games played for Dennis and 6 home runs. He's made the most of his opportunities this year. The 0-1 now from Joyce, low and away for a ball as he went back to that same pitch. Dennis has 3 of his 6 home runs against right-handed pitching, so an even split there. 3 against righties, 3 against lefties.
A moment there that I needed to fill it with something, shouldn't I have?
No.
Yeah, I should have.
You're good.
I'm just glad. I got caught watching the game again. That's 2.
It's up 2.
3 and I'm out.
No, it's all good. I mean, Doug was here earlier. He kind of said the same thing. It's been a long week. Obviously, it makes it worth it nights like this when you see such a great crowd. And I was like, dude, it's okay, man. I'll broadcast the game. You just take a seat. Just chime in whenever you can.
Did Doug, does he give the breakdown of everything that's breaking at the stadium? Does he kind of, the things he's fixing?
I did ask about the power surge earlier because that was just timely. It had just happened, but it was a quick turnaround. No biggie as Phipps fouls that off. Sometimes we talk about mulch. We talk about hardware. We talk about screwdrivers and nails and.
Oh, that's exciting stuff.
Yeah, really.
That'll get some of the YouTube listeners fired up.
Yep, absolutely. It's pretty riveting stuff. 2-2 now to Phipps, 1 down. Bottom of the 8th inning.
Ratchet.
Oh
wrenches.
yeah, we go over all kinds of stuff.
That's good stuff.
So it's a real clinic we put on in here. 2-2 now. Phipps grounds it up the middle. Alfredo Rodriguez ranges to his right and throws over to get Espinal. Throws over Espinal for out number 2.
Home Depot DIY clinic going on, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I feel bad. We didn't really talk about anything. What should we talk about?
We usually talk about wind.
Yeah, it's blowing to the right.
It's picked up a little bit.
That doesn't really help viewers. It's blowing to right field. How about that? That's a little better.
Blowing from left to right. That's actually been the way it's gone all night. The flags actually haven't been blown in too much.
The flies have been blowing in? What did you say?
Flags.
Oh, flags. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't enunciate.
Didn't pronunciate too well there.
We used to have flags on top of the Alpha wall. They all had flags connected to them.
Really?
I bet you didn't know that. Yeah. I believe
that, but obviously that's not now. I mean, that was back in 2012, right?
That was back in the day.
Okay.
Back in the day.
So Vario steps in and takes a strike there. Jake Joyce, who's got 2 outs here. Oh, that's kind of a unique look. I can't say that I can think of any ballparks off the top of my head that have flags on the outfield wall.
Memorial Stadium used to.
And that.
So Memorial Stadium.
Is that's the Orioles' old stadium, right?
Yeah. The Mecca.
The death glare you gave me would lead me to believe it had a Maryland tie somewhere in there.
That's a good connection for you. Yeah, Memorial Stadium in Baltimore was the place where the Orioles used to play, and place where I grew up watching baseball. My first baseball game was there, and guess who I met on my first baseball game?
So Orioles back in the 50s, I'd imagine.
Really? That's where you're going?
I'm gonna go guess Brooks Robinson maybe, or Cal Ripken.
Didn't. I did meet Brooks, but when the first person I met, though, was Johnny Unitas.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I said Johnny U, and you did not know who that
was.
was.
Because I was like, I'm thinking of a baseball player named Johnny U, but no, Johnny Unitas, the former Baltimore Colt. See,
Hall of Famer.
Former San Diego Charger too for a bit.
No, we don't talk about that. To me, that didn't happen.
Yeah, well, yeah, that
kind
was
of like Mark Belanger playing for the Dodgers. Did not happen.
Yeah. 1-2 now to Silverio, 2 down. Bottom of the 8th. Skeeters out in front 4-3 over Somerset, and Silverio hits that one well to the right side, but going to get up onto the concourse for a foul ball. Probably up and bouncing into Oyster Creek right about now.
Give or take, or into someone's car in the back. Never can tell.
Yeah, never know.
Who parked in the back?
Not me.
You want to go check your car.
Silverio 2 for 3 tonight. Has a pair of RBIs. He's driven in 9 runs through 5 games in this series so far. Former Chicago White Sox farmhand, and now with the Skeeters for the 2nd season here. And the 1-2 from Joyce has Silverio tied up there. A fastball on the inside part of the plate. Swung on and missed. So the Skeeters go down in order in the 8th. That'll set up Felipe Paulino looking for save number 10 in the 9th. Skeeters out in front of the Somerset Patriots, 4-3.
Celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as
the line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
It's time for Jumbo here at Constellation Field. Felipe Paulino going to come and try to lock this one down as the Skeeters lead the Somerset Patriots 4-3.
Probably good to point out that Game of Thrones night was 2 homestands ago. So if you're hearing the promo thinking the Game of Thrones night is coming up, that is not the case.
There was no Game of Thrones commercial at half inning, but yeah, that one I tried.
Made you look.
That was.
It made you look.
I did. I did actually just look. That commercial was so great. Our GM Tyler Stam, like just out of nowhere, no one told him to, just went into a British English accent.
Skeeters.
Yeah, that was perfect. As we're just about ready for the 9th inning here, leading off for Somerset, Craig Massey as they get the top of the order. Paulino this year 2-0 with a 1.17 ERA, 9 saves and 9 opportunities. He struck out 25 batters in just 15 1/3 innings pitched.
He shuts it down.
Oh yeah.
It's time for the Spasmatics to entertain everyone here at Constellation Field.
Yeah, absolutely. And Paulino with a save tonight would tie Mike Antonini of Somerset for the league lead, but his 1.17 ERA is the lowest of any reliever with 10 innings pitched in the Atlantic League. Massey over 3 so far tonight, and the first pitch from Paulino, foul back.
How about those with 5 innings pitched? Who leads
that? It didn't go that far.
No.
His 25 strikeouts are most of Atlantic League relievers, though, and he's tied for 5th. He came in tied with Kevin Comer in the league with 14 appearances. Listed here on our roster at 6'3", 270 pounds out of Los Teques, Venezuela. Oh, and 1 here from Paulino to Massey, the second baseman, and he flies that off to the left side foul. So last year, Felipe set the team record with 33 saves, was a midseason and a postseason All-Star.
On his way to doing the same.
Yeah, I mean, he's picked up absolutely right where he left off last year, and I mean, somehow he's even sharper this year, which is hard to believe after the numbers he put up last season. 0-2 now to Massey. Swung on a miss, strike 3, and make it 26 strikeouts on the year for Paulino as Massey strikes out on 3 pitches for out number 1 in the 9th.
And that nasty fastball is brought to you by the Long Island Radisson.
We know
you want nasty, you want the Long Island Radisson.
Oh, man. And Alfredo Rodriguez steps on in. He's 1 for 3. He had a double back in the 5th. Also was walked. Paulino has made 4 appearances against the Patriots and has 3 saves against them. First pitch to the Somerset A-Rod is in for a ball. You were chuckling there for a second.
Well, I was looking at that curveball, and it just kind of dropped off the table.
Yeah.
That was a pretty pitch. I'm not sure where it missed, but it didn't miss by much.
Yeah, and Rodriguez didn't even flinch, which is credit to him. I don't think he was going to hit him in.
He brought it back a second time, and he could not get around on it.
Identical pitch, and that's the scary thing is he goes there, curveball, and then now you just know
it's coming.
Yeah, there's that. He's got that mid-90s heater in his back pocket. I mean, he could just keep toying with him and keep flipping that curveball up. I mean.
Well, it's inside, so we'll see if they drop it outside now.
Outfield playing pretty deep for Rodriguez here. Infield straight up. Silverio hugging the line a bit there at 3rd. And he goes back to the curveball, and Silverio positioned well, knocks it down, fires over to Chris Colabello. Kind of like a hockey goalie over there.
Keep it in front of you. A third baseman, that's your job. Keep it in front of you. I believe Dorn from Major League showed us how to do it.
Just keep it in front. I mean, the credit to Silverio because he had to play even with the bag. You know, if Rodriguez lays down a bunt, he automatically he puts the tie and run there on base. So he kind of gave up some range and some time and just put it up there, kept it in front of him, and out number 2. So Somerset down to their final out here as Paulino is staring down the barrel of save number 10. Skeeters with a 4-3 lead, and all that's standing in between them is Ramon Flores. He's 2 for 4 tonight. First pitch from Paulino, a nice backdoor breaking pitch. Looked like it might have been a strike. The check swing also says he did not go, so 1-0 now to Flores.
We have a little launch ball coming up after the game, and then right away, we'll have a little concert. It's going to be a great night here at the park. It's already been a fantastic night. Great crowd, a lot of energy, and I just walked over your pitch.
No, that's fine. That's
2 balls.
2-0 now, and now it's going to be a fantastic night here. And we had the early start, 6:35, to accommodate for the concert. So I'll make my way out there to the field at some point and try to catch a few songs. 2-0 now to Flores, and that backdoor cutter in for a strike.
It's a pretty pitch.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty tough. That starts about in the middle of the right-handed batter's box and made its way to the outside edge.
best curveball I ever saw. The Otter, Greg Olson.
Ooh, that's a throwback right there. 2-1 now, and that one's fouled right back. So 2-2. Paulino has the Patriots down to their last strike as the Skeeters look to take the edge in this series. The Skeeters won the first 2 games. Somerset has won the last 2. Skeeters already 7.5 games up in the Freedom Division.
Best curveball you've seen?
Ooh, Barry Zito was growing up the 12-6 when he was with the A's. That was a pretty tough one to top. 2-2 now. Right fastball misses low. It kind of threw me off there. Looked like it was going to catch the outside part of the plate. I got a little
pretty good pitch.
I got a little antsy there. I have to temper my excitement. 3-2 the ball there. Lancaster and Southern Maryland playing tonight, and my computer did not refresh, so I'll give you that score in just a second.
There you go. That's a great tease.
Southern Maryland with a 3-2 win, and the full count pitch to Flores, skied foul off to the left side, so the Skeeters with a chance to increase that lead to 8.5 for the win here. I checked last night, the magic number was 32. First time I really ever felt the urge to check a magic number.
We got a ways to go.
Yeah,
we got a ways to go. We got to keep runs in.
Yep.
We got to keep going.
Yeah, the Liberty division is a logjam at the top. The Freedom division, there's a pretty big disparity between the Skeeters and the rest of the division. Full count to Flores. Once again, fouls it off left side.
What we have seen in this league, though, is that can spin pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
On the makeup of your team, so you want to get it done as quickly as possible, because then the home team has the opportunity to decide whether or not
they want to
start. Take the first 2 games or the chance of just having 1 game.
Skeeters clinched the first half last year as well as the second half. It was just an all-out dominant season that ended in an Atlantic League championship. Full count once again from Paulino to Flores. That one's grounded right side, just foul. Colabello made the play, but it is just a few feet foul. So a pretty good at-bat here from Flores as the Patriots mentioned down to their last strike. They trail the Skeeters 4-3. Paulino looking for save number 10 on the year. You got Craig Massey striking out swinging, then got Alfredo Rodriguez to ground out to Juan Silverio to start this inning. Once again, full count, and Flores just spoils another one, fouls it off. That was pitch number 9 there to Ramon Flores.
We're losing money on this at-bat.
I know, the Patriots, we're going to have to really up that invoice here.
Yeah, we're definitely going to pass the invoice. That is 4 unnecessary foul balls.
And we'll see where Paulino wants to go here. He's thrown 3 straight fastballs. Flores has done a nice job spoiling all of them. As it's pitch number 10 here. Full count, 2 away, top of the 9th. Flores once again fouls it off left side.
He's actually, got to be honest with you, he's helping. It's a $5 baseball we're going to sell in the store for $10 in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So actually, keep going.
Yeah, just keep it going.
We got to make budget.
Paulino sticking low and away here. Maybe see if he wants to try and challenge Flores up and in, but, you know, down by a run. Do you want to challenge him here? We shall see.
You put the winning run on. Come right at him.
Full count offering to Flores. He hits that a line drive to Martinson, who stops it.
We're done.
Throws over to Colabello, and save number 10 for Paulino in a 4-3 win. Light up the Texas scoreboard. Skeeters
win.
Have got the dub. Back in the win column are your Skeeters. They win.
The dub?
The dub. The W.
They got the dub?
It's a millennial thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
going to Google that.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like how people call you Rockin' Ryan?
Maybe.
The dub. We got the dub, everybody.
We certainly did. A 4-3 win for the Skeeters as Christopher Hill departs the booth. And I'll be back here in just a moment for the post-game show. Skeeters take the edge in this 7-game series with a 4-3 win here on Friday night at the ballpark. I'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
Whew, it was a great night at the ballpark, folks. The crowd here at Constellation Field was buzzing. We have a post-game concert coming up. Launch ball going on right now, and the Skeeters 4-3 winners over the Patriots to take the edge 3-2 through 5 games in the 7-game series. The winner tonight, Matt West, in relief through a scoreless inning into the 6th inning, cut right through the teeth of the Somerset order, also picked up a strikeout. And it was a bullpen game indeed, as Matt West, with the win, moves to 1-0, his first win of the year. Taking the loss for Somerset was Thomas Dorminey. Dorminey allowed 4 runs, 2 earned on 6 hits and 5 2/3 innings worked. He walked 2, struck out 4. It was a bullpen game tonight after Lucas Irvin threw 4 innings, allowing 1 run. Handed over to Cesar Cabral, who handed over to Matt West. Matt Perk surrendered the only run out of the one of the 2 runs out of the bullpen tonight. An unearned run from Perk, who threw 2/3 of an inning. Kevin Comer came in with 2 away in the 7th and had the 8th. He allowed a run on 3 hits, also struck out 1. Then Jumbo, Felipe Paulino, the big bearded one with the save, number 10 on the year. He did not allow a hit, struck out 1 en route to his 10th save of the year. Juan Silverio continued his tear against Somerset pitching tonight. He drove in 2 runs. He was 2 for 4, drove in 1 of those in the 1st inning, the other in the 6th. Dennis Phipps had an RBI double in the 1st as well. As Phipps, he scored the other run. He came across the score on a wild pitch back in the 6th, or the 4th inning, sorry. That's going to do it for me here from the broadcast booth. Skeeters 4-3 winners over the Patriots. We'll be back here Saturday night, 6:05 start. It's going to be a rematch somewhat of the opener of this series. Liam O'Sullivan, who started Monday for the Patriots, 1-2 with a 1.34 ERA, will face off against Michael Marriott, 2-0 with a 2.32 ERA so far on the season. As I mentioned, a fantastic night at the ballpark. Skeeters 4-3 winners over the Patriots here. We'll be back here Saturday night. You won't want to miss it, folks. For everyone listening, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.